friends, this is Bobby D coming to you live from the Long Bon Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines. Hope you are as well where you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about how to handle bad neighbors, how to deal with bad neighbors in the Philippines. Yeah, man. How to deal with bad neighbors in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo! What a joy it is to come back to you again, my friend. And the thing I want to say, for those of you here for the first time, click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can continue to see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? This is a country where people come to live every day. Yeah, some people come to live and retire here. Some people come to live for 6 months and go back to wherever they came from, USA, whatever country. And there's a lot of people come to live here, man. And what happens is when people come here, they have a tendency to misunderstand how the neighbors are here versus where they came from. Because sometimes it can be a little bit different. Yeah. And because of that, many foreign people have a connotation, conception that the Philippine neighbors are bad. But in actuality, there are some bad neighbors here. Okay? And there's some good ones too, And we're going to look at them today. We're going to show you how to deal with them. Because if you don't deal with them right, man, you got trouble. I'm talking about straight up trouble, man. You know what Bernie Mac said? You got some trouble, some beer, some trouble, straight up bull. Yeah, straight up bull. If you're not careful, man, if you're not careful how you deal with people here, I'm telling you, man, you're asking for some serious heartaches. You're asking for some serious headaches. And if you really get a bad neighbor, it could be deadly. I'm serious, man. I've seen it. It happens all the time. As it relates to foreigners, you have to be very, very concerned about your welfare, and you have to be concerned about you do not antagonize a neighbor because if they feel that you're antagonizing them unfairly, unjustly, and you're picking on them, you're going to be in trouble, man. You're going to be some straight up trouble. Okay? I'm telling you, man. Listen to me. I've been here for a long time. I've been here a long time, living in the Philippines. And, we have to be careful, But at the same time, you don't want to be a doormat for anybody to take advantage of you as well. There's a fine line that you have to walk when you're in someone else's country, okay? You're a guest, first of all, okay? And as a guest, you have to be amenable to the rules, the society, the cultural values, cultural mores that this society has. In short, you have to do what? Respect the people, okay? And the ways. Because you're not in your home state. You're not in your home country. You're not in your home ground, okay? And when you in somebody else's place, you better obey. You better try to get along or you will get out. Come on. See, people don't play that, man. You in their country, man. You better act right. Act long and strong. Deal with it, baby. You got to understand, first of all, if you have a knowledge where you are, how you are, and the people there, if you understand the culture, and the society, how they flow, then you'll be okay. Because you're going to watch your work. You'll be okay. But if you come in here, try to act like you're in the USA, you're going to be in straight up trouble. Or whatever country you got in France, where you be in Russia, you're going to be in straight up some bull, baby. Some trouble, okay? Straight up bull. So listen to me today. If you're here today, you want to hear about how to deal with some bad neighbors up in the Philippines, you're in the right place, baby. Okay? And I want you here. But if you're here today, you want to hear that? Okay, man, step. Go on about your business. Hey, go on about your business, man. I don't waste your time, okay? Because that's what we're talking about today. I do not want to, I respect your time, baby. I respect your time, and I respect you. So if you don't want to hear it, go on, man, please. It's okay, man. I'm going to be all right, and you're going to be all right. We friends, right? We like that? So if you don't want to hear, step, okay? Don't go away, man. Just go on away, okay? Yeah. All right. But yeah, that's what we're going to look at today, and we're going to ride train, man. Hey, not going to be long today. I'm going to zip, zap, zip, zip, zoop, zoop, zoop. I'm not going to waste your time. And tomorrow, I got you, baby. We're gonna look at some top 5 smart, baby. You guys out there want to date? I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you the top 5 dating sites that you need to be checking out, man. Now, some of them cost you a little bit more Monte, but it's gonna be worth it, man. I'm telling you, man. You do not want to get on these dating sites that got all these skanks on them, man. All they want to do is scam you, jam you, and flam you. And next thing you know, you crying. You roll up in a big ball in the corner. You doing one of these, mama, mom, you crying. Cause then I got your money, man. I'm telling you, man, don't be like that, okay? Listen to me. Tomorrow I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna break it down to you the right one to go on. Because if you're in the USA, you're in Great Britain, France, whatever country, and you like Philippines, right? But you can't afford the money to come down here, and you gotta save it up, right? Save it up, save it up, save it up. And this is where you get the money, then you go. But in the meantime, right? In the meantime, okay? In the meantime, get online, baby. That's the best next bet. Get online, find the one you want to deal with, and check them out before you get here. When you get here, you check them out face to face. Because a lot of times, you deal with them online, and you get here, hey, totally different, baby. I'm telling you, the internet and the camera has a tendency to hide some things. You know, you thought she was thick, and you come down there, you ain't nobody skinny bone. And you thought she was skinny bone. You come out here, she's a blubber. You be like, oh man, oh snap, I'm in the wrong place. Is you what I was talking to? You said, yeah, I'm here. How you doing? Okay, talk to you later. Bye. You don't want to do that, man. That's rude. So look here, man. I'm telling you, man. Be careful when you date on it. I'm gonna talk about all that tomorrow. I'm gonna give you the 5 days top ones. You know, I did it before. That time they changed a little bit, so I'm gonna give you the 5 top ones that are current for this date and time. So be there, be square. Okay, let's do this thing. All right, y'all. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do, baby. We do like this. You do it for that. But yeah, I had what had happened, man. We had some stuff going on up in here. So I had to check out last night. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you later on. We can talk about the food drive. You know about that. So it's gonna be some changes, man, because it looked like we might not get the pad. Okay, but we'll talk about that. But we still gonna get it done. You know, look here. I'm like this, man. My mama told me a long time ago. She said, Bobby, whenever you plan something, have a backup. I said, what you mean, Mom? She said, have a backup, boy, because in case your first plan don't work out, right? You can back up, you can back that thing up. She said, back that thing up on another plan, get it done. I said, okay. She said, that's good plan. You want to be a good manager, you want to be a good employee, back that thing up. When something don't go right, Bobby, get you a plan to back that thing up. Okay? I said, yes, ma'am. I know, man. I'm back up. All right, y'all, let's go. Thumbnail for the day. Here we go. Let's go. Ride for the train, but Bobby didn't see one nation. Look at here. We got bad neighbors, man. Tell her right now. She a bad neighbor, man. She don't look too hot either. But she represents the bad. That is the representation of a bad Filipino neighbor. They don't give a flip about you. You say you're a foreigner, who cares? That's the attitude they have. You don't like foreigners anyway. You gonna find all kind when you come out here, man. I'm serious. And you live out here on a day-to-day permanent basis, you gonna find all kind of foreigners. You gonna find all kind of Filipinos. Some gonna like you, some gonna hate you, some gonna don't care either way. Some gonna say if you're African American, they gonna like black folk. I mean, you gonna find some. I mean, but overall, you'll find most of them are considerate and kind. But yeah, there are some bad neighbors. And when you got one, you better know how to deal with them, baby. Okay? You better know how to deal with it. But bad neighbors can get on your last nerve. I'm telling you, man, I got some. And they get on my last nerve. I want to reach out and touch him. I want to reach out and touch. You know, I want to reach out and touch him. You know what I mean? I want to reach out and touch somebody's. You know what? You know what I'm talking about. Let's go. All right. Focus for the day. No hocus pocus. Just focus. Let's focus, baby. Let's go. Come on. You see that man right there? Big fat boy. Smoking a cigarette. What's wrong with you, man? Hey, man, you don't play that with me. You better watch yourself or you be by yourself, big boy. Big boy styling and profiling. Hey. Yeah, man. Hey, let me tell you something, man. You're going to meet all kinds of people. When you come here and live permanent in here, you get your apartment, you get your house, or you get your condo or something, you're going to meet all kinds. Because they're going to come up on you. You know why? Number one, you're a foreigner. Number two, they think you got the Monte. Number three, they nosey. They curious. These are curious people, man. They got to know your business. I mean, that's another thing I'm talking about. They got to know your business. I don't know what it is, man. Anytime you get out here and you're a foreign man, foreign woman, hey, baby, Can you tell me where you from? And, you like Philippines? And what you do? You got kids? You got husband? I know I like to stay, but I'm in the USA. You know what I tell them? I said, look at me, mind your business. Who you think you is? You don't know me like that. But you can't do that. And I was playing all that shit. All right, let's go. Thumbnail for the day. Focus for the day. Let's go. Focus. No hocus pocus. Number one, neighbors in general. I'm talking about neighbors in general. Okay. Number two, culture differences. Okay. Don't know what to do. Culture differences, baby. Yeah, there's always got to be some time of difference because you're in a different country, man. Number three, here we're going to be how to deal with it. How to deal with it. You got to know how to deal with it. See that big boy right there? He could be your next door neighbor. I had one of those, man. Big fat guy. And you know, out here in the Philippines, they way they draw. You took a plan with you. In the Philippines, look here, man. Let me tell you something. Y'all, you come. I don't want you to be shocked when you come out here, okay? You move out here, right? And you got a neighbor there, neighbor across the street. Guess what? You know what they like to do out here? They like to hang outside the door. I'm telling you, man. This you will find this very, very often and very, very common. They like to hang outside the door and let it all hang out. I'm talking about let it all hang out. You can be let it all hang out. All of this, all that right there, all of that right there, and all that, everything below the waist, hang out. I'm talking about some draw, man. Hey, I'm telling you, man, the men like to wear no shirt. They like no shirts out here. Because number one, they don't have no air conditioning in the house most of the time, right? So what they do, they open all the windows, right? And they open the front door. They don't keep the front door locked, nothing. Wide open. All day. Now, the nighttime, they shut the door. But at daytime, wide open. You know why? They need air, man. They cool the house off. You know how it gets, you know how hot it is out here, man? It's 80 plus almost every day. Sometimes 90, 100. I mean, it's hot out there, man. So that's what they do to cool up. But guess what? In the process of cooling the house off, they want to cool their big bodies off. And the big man come out there, he gonna have his shirt off. He might be smoking a cigarette. And then he'll look at you all day. And he might start talking some trash. You know, and you got to deal with it, man. And they have their drawers on. You think I'm playing with you? They'll stand outside the door with their drawers on. Boxers, some of them have boxer shorts on. Some of them have the briefs. They'll stand outside of no shirt, flip-flops on, and their drawers hanging on them. That's it. You can see they are almost their whole birthday. So I'm saying that you got to deal with it, baby. You got to deal. That's the way it is. Okay. And then you watch because they like to watch for it. I mean, you look at them and you try to speak. Sometimes they don't even speak. You say, "Hey, sir, how you?" You like to blow smoke in your face. And that drive up. Some of you guys out there that drive up. Boy, you be like, "But you say, hey man, what's your problem? Better put you some clothes." You can't do that, man. I want to do it so much, but I recognize where I am, and I might get in some trouble. All right, let's go. Right, number one, let's go. I'm going to this again. Focus. Neighbors in general, cultural differences, and how to deal with them. How to deal with them. Okay, big boy, we got something for you, fatty patty. Let's go. All right, number one. Pick up a gun. No. Number one, we only just begun. Let's go. Number one. Let's go now. All right. Neighbors in general. All right. Say crazy. You have people on a personal right? Crazy people like that, man. Sometimes you have somebody looking crazy at you with them bug eyes. You say, man, what's your problem? You better watch your mouth. You don't know who you're dealing with. You're in the Philippines, man. Y'all ever heard of Murphy's Law? Anything that go wrong will go wrong. That's what you at. You in one of them countries, anything can go wrong at any time. If they perceive you as, listen to me good, if they perceive you as antagonistic, if they perceive you as trying to talk down to them, if they perceive you as you think you're better than them, you in for some straight up trouble. Okay, I'm serious. And that's called, when they think you're talking down to them and you say something that they don't like, whatever, that's called, you're causing them to lose face. And when a Filipino or any Asian person loses face, that means they feel ashamed. You hurt their feelings in some way or fashion, and they want to get back at you. They want to get close to you. They want close to you. You know why they want to get close to you, right? So they can do one of these. What you say, man? What you say, Caucasian? What you say, Colonel? But they don't do it in front of your face. What they do is out here, if they mad at you, man, and they want to get back at you, know what they do? Okay, so like you come home at nighttime, right? You're trying to open your door and you trying to fumble with your key. Next thing you know, somebody say, "Chapaya," with a 2x4 on your head. They get you from the back. They never come up on you straight up. Usually, when a Filipino takes advantage of you or wants to hurt you in some way, they're gonna do it in stealth form. You never see it coming. They sneak up on you and papaya. Then you know that you don't even know what happened. Next thing you don't woke up. If you make it, you will woke up at the hospital. So, what happened? You know, that's what happens out here. That's why, as a foreign person, you have to be extremely cautious and extremely careful how you deal with your bad AWS neighbors. Okay, let's go. All right. So, so what happens is when you have a neighbor, there's neighbors in general, their neighbors are all the same all over the world. You know, all kinds of neighbors. You got good ones, you got bad ones, and you got ugly ones. You know, when I'm saying the good, bad, ugly, that means you have the whole gamut. You have the whole gamut, the whole cycle of neighbors. Neighbors in the USA, you got good neighbors out there, bad neighbors. In general, in the USA, you can talk to your neighbors. They have a problem with something they did, like say their dog's barking all night or dog's barking all day, and you say, you knock on the door and say, "Ma'am." She said, "Yes, sir." She said, your dogs, can you control them a little bit better, ma'am? They bark all day and night, and I can't get any rest." She said, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'll be happy to assist. I'll be happy to make sure they don't bark like that. I didn't know it, sir. I'm so sorry." You're welcome. And you got a problem solved. But you come out, you go ahead. Yes. You speak English? Yeah, I speak English. Which one? Sir, your dogs, they're barking too loud. Who are you? My name is, I'm your neighbor. I don't care to my dogs. Yeah, and then you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You have to approach them with a dog situation. You probably just have to deal with it because they're not going to budge on that. And the reason why is because out here, dogs are everywhere. Everybody has at least 2 or more dogs in this complex with the subdivision we're in. And the rule is you're only supposed to have 2, but they have 4, 5, and 6 of them. I mean, serious. There's a guy over there across from us on the other block. This guy's got 6 dogs. And you imagine his house probably stink day and night, funky, but that's people out there love dogs, you know, and they keep them inside. And the one lady over there, she just straight up nasty, man. You know what she does with the dog? She tied the dog up in the garage, and the dog poop. She don't walk the dog. She just feed him food, and the dog poop and pee in the and stanking. Every time we go past, and she's stanking. She cleaning up once a day. And you know how much poop the dog do? Pee and poop. Anyway, I'm trying to paint the picture so you can see that there's some bad neighbors here. You in the USA, you can call ASCP or you call the city and say, "Look here, man, uh, your dog out there, you have to clean that up, man. We'll take them dogs from you." She said, "Okay, I'm sorry," because you can get them to comply. Out here, they don't care. They ain't gonna call. I'm nobody to call. They do what they want to do. It's free for all in the neighborhoods. Okay, so you have to be careful as a foreign person because if you say something and take them off, they will get you some kind of way. We got neighbors like that, man. I got one on the left side, and I got one on the right side, and we still have one, the big house vacant in front of us right now, but the one on the left side, when I didn't know better, I didn't know no better, man. I think I learned, Lisa D had to teach me, man. I'm finna get in some serious trouble. I was gonna tell him about the neighbor on the left side. Remember that time? Anyway, I was getting ready to get in some serious trouble, man. I didn't know. I did not know. Lisa D had to school me, man. I almost got some deep trouble. Let me tell you what happened. I got the guy still there. He and his family. All right. They moved. We were here before them, right? Okay. They moved in on the left side of us. Okay. So we try to be friendly. We speak, "Hey, sir, how you doing? Hey, man." They look at us like we crazy. They didn't speak. I thought it was just me because I was black. I said, "These them people ain't speak. Them don't like black people, maybe." Don't she goes out there and speak too? They look at her like she fool too. She said, "I don't know what's wrong with these people. They don't speak." So they don't speak. Okay. When they start speaking to us, we start speaking to them because we don't speak to nobody. Don't speak. You talking like speaking to a brick wall? They don't talk back. So what? Which waste your time? Waste your breath. Anyway, long story short, they had a car. Then they parked their car. We're in front of our garage where we couldn't get out. Not the whole car, but there was a portion on the edge that we parked where we could not turn our car to get out because that car was blocking us. And we had to go knock on their door. Sir, I'm sorry to bother you. Could you please move your car? I'm trying to get out of my car. We did that for about 3 months. Every time we had to get out of our car, move out of the garage, we had to knock on their door and ask them to move. One day, I said, "Nah, I ain't playing this game. I'm tired of this." I must have lost my doggone mind. I lost my rabbit mind. I got on the door. I said, "Listen, Lisa, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of knocking. They people, I'm told them people." And then I said, I called down. I knocked on the door. I said, "He said," and they knew I was out there. It took them about 5 minutes to came to the door. They thought I was gonna leave. I kept on. I knew they was in there. I heard her. I kept on. Then she finally came to the door. I said, "Man, could you please move your car up where we can get in our garage? You only need to move it about a foot more so we can get in our garage. Please, man. I'm begging you." I said, "I don't want to hit your car, and then you'll be liable for damages on your car. Please, man. I'm asking you, please." And she said, "Okay." And she slammed the door. And then, okay, so we moved the car. And when I told her that, guess what happened? The whole neighborhood came out because they heard me knock out here. They watch everything, man. I'm telling you, Filipinos watch everything you do. So when I knocked on the door, everybody came out because they know me and Lisa did, we do not bother anybody. And we're very quiet. We blend in, and we don't stick out. We blend in. We quiet. We stay in our house. We don't bother people. So it was unusual for us to be knocking on the door. And when people saw that, it was like a crowd gathered. They thought it was going to be a fight or something. So I said, and they heard what I told the lady. So I had to shame the lady. They knew I was right. Everybody was looking at it. They knew I was right, and they knew she was wrong. But they knew we've been doing that, battling with them with that car, trying to get out of work for a long time. So I had to shame them. Okay. And I didn't know what I was doing then, but I told you I was out of my rabbit mind. I was out of my mind. I got tired. I'm sick and tired. Every time we try to get out of our garage, we got to knock on their door, ask them to move, and we told them every day. Anyway, long story short, I said, she said, okay, she slammed the door. Okay, next thing you know, we tried to talk to them again, and they had some more issues with her. And then Lisa D said, "Bobby D," she said, "you better be careful." I said, "What you mean? You know what problem we had?" She said, "I know they wrong. Everybody know they wrong. But when Filipinos, you shame Filipinos and you call them Louis face, and they get really angry, they try to get back at you, especially because you're a foreigner." I said, "What?" She said, "What you mean trying to get back at me?" She said, "You better be careful because they don't take much to get somebody taken out." I said, "What you mean taken out?" She said, "You know what I'm talking about." I said, "Whoa." I said, "You serious? Somebody would do something like that to me just because I asked them to move their car?" And I wasn't mean. I wasn't angry. I wasn't mad. I just said, "Please." I said, "Please." She said, "Don't matter how you sound. You caused them to feel hurt and ashamed." And see, she said everybody came out in the neighborhood and saw you talk to them. That's why she slammed the door, because she's angry. She said, "Be careful." And ever since then, man, I ain't saying one word. I ain't saying one more word to them people, and they still don't speak to this day. Yeah, but I don't say nothing to them. They don't say nothing to me. And but one thing they did do, right? They moved their doggone car up. They don't block us no more. Because I had to tell the lady, and I didn't want to shame her. I didn't even know what I was doing at the time, but I had to be uh, unusually strong and forceful. I wasn't angry. I wasn't shouting. I didn't curse her. I said, "Ma'am, could you please move your car up at least a foot more where we can get up our garage and not worry about always trying to hit you, or we try to," because we had to inch out. Lisa D would have to go out and maneuver and tell me what I'm too close, too far. And it took like 5 or 10 minutes just to get up out of the garage because they parked their car, and it was an inconvenience of us. Number one, it was inconvenient to us. Number one, they were disrespectful for our property line. Number two, the rule said that you cannot park your foreign cars in front of the house anyway. That's against the rules. So we were right, okay? When what we were doing, they were wrong, but flip flop is how they think out here. We were wrong for shaming them. That's in their mentality. That's how they think. Okay, so I was in shaky grounds, dangerous, and to this day, I'm always got my eyes on them. I don't say nothing to them. They don't say nothing to me, but I'm always watching them. Okay, so I'm talking about you have to be careful, people. Listen to me really good. I think I'm just bringing you this topic just to talk chit chat. No, serious. This thing can get very serious. People have been taken out because they have animosity towards their neighbor and how they speak to their. If you don't talk to your neighbor right, you can be taken out. Okay, I'm telling you, man, I've seen people. This guy had a property line dispute with one of his neighbors. He made them so mad when he would jog every day, right? He was a retired military Navy SEAL. He would jog every day because he was like strong. When he went out to jogging one day because he cussed his neighbor out by the property line, guess what they did to him? Took him straight out. And then they found the people, but they took him away. So I'm telling you, man, you got to be careful. I'm telling you straight up. All right, listen, what? But yeah, neighbors in general are the same as everywhere. You got good one, bad one, and ugly ones, okay? But it's how you deal with them, especially here in the Philippines, because it's the cultural things that will kill you, will hurt you when you're dealing with a neighbor, okay? In America, you can tell, look, if I'd told the same guy that in America, it wouldn't have been no problem. It would say, oh, I'm sorry, so I'll just make sure I take my car and I won't block you again. I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was doing. That's how we do in America, in the USA. Okay. Out here, people are very, very territorial. They're very, very possessive. And one thing out here in the Philippines, people here have a tendency to want to take over your stuff. Like, let's say me and Lisa D left here for a week. Like when we went to Japan, we went to Japan for almost 14 days. And we were told when we came back, people were parking our garage on the street, everything. They try to take over your stuff when they're not looking. And that's how they do over here. And I don't like that, man. Mine is mine, yours is yours, mine, yours, mine. Don't come on my. And a lot of time I have to tell people, please don't park in front of my house. And they know that now because I done told them that. I told them in a nice way. You know, people that come park in front of your house and then they block me trying. Anyway, long story short, be careful how you deal with the people in the Philippines. Number two, don't know what to do. Number two, don't know what to do. All right, here we go. See, lady right there, she sad, she crying. You're going to have them crying neighbors coming over your house. Crying, sad, they want to tell you they old life story and all the glory. She's like, you know what? They don't like me. My mama beat me, and I don't know what to do. And they just want to sit. People like that. You got neighbors that just want to talk, and they want to tell you all this. You got to stay away from them people. You don't want to get out my house. I don't play that. No, you don't want to do that. You want to be nice. I understand. I'm so sorry this hurt you, man, but I'm busy right now, and I will maybe discuss this another time. You got to get them out your house. There's people over here, and they like. I don't know what it is, man. They like to talk to. I got this neighbor, man. She want to talk to me every time I turn around. I'm sorry, man. I got to go. You know, I don't know. You do it wrong. Oh, anyway, I don't know what it is, but they always want to talk to you, man, and try to tell you their story. One of the things about the Filipino people is this. They're very, very curious. And when they feel comfortable with you, they will tell you everything about it. If they feel comfortable, they just met you now. They'll tell you everything. And then guess what? They want to know everything about you. And it's the USA. Somebody come up on me and ask me what I do, how much money I make. I said, look here, man, you okay? I don't know you. You don't know me like that. I just met you. But out here, it's common. They'll ask you how many children you have, where you live, what do you do, how do you eat, all kind of stuff, man, that you don't feel. You just met them, and you're not comfortable telling them, divulging that information. But that's the way they do it. They like to know everything about you, and sometimes they'll disclose some things about them, but most of the time their main goal is to find out about you. And a lot of gossips here too. Stay away from gossiping people, especially if you're a foreigner, because they can tell the wrong gossip on you, and then you're locked up on some charge, on some trumped up charge, especially if some of them trying to get back at you. That's a big problem here. That's how they take out a lot of foreigners here. Neighbors get mad at them for whatever reason, and they make up lies on them. And they go down to the PP, to the POPO, right? PNP, and say, my neighbor over there, I seen him with a 14-year-old girl in his house. I seen him with a 6-year-old in his house. And you ain't done nothing. And you're just in your house. And next thing you know, they're knocking on my door. PNP, what y'all want? What song? Song, sir? What song, officer? Your name Joe Blow? Yeah, my name Joe Blow. Hand behind your back, sir. I said, what? Put your hand behind your back. What? What you mean, man? Put your hand behind. They're gonna lock you up. You're under arrest. What? What I do? I ain't do nothing. We have a complaint against you. You're a foreigner in our country. We have a complaint. Lady said you did some staying with the children, and we want you to come downtown. The next thing you know, you're done locked up. And when you locked up in the Philippine jail cell, they can keep you there as long as they want to. Okay, because when you have a hearing, the books are so backed up. People have been in jail 3, 4, 5, waiting for a hearing. Okay, And you ain't done nothing. You ain't never had your day in court. You just sitting up there in jail waiting for you to get a hearing. You know, a guy was in jail for 5 long years waiting for a hearing. A USA citizen. He called the embassy. They couldn't do nothing. He was locked up for 5 long years. Finally, he got a lawyer, and a Filipino lawyer. The family paid for one, and they finally got him out. Okay. He was on some trumped up charges. And then when he got out, the terror just began when he got out. Guess what? When he got out of jail, the Philippine uh, Bureau of Immigration came after him. Why did they come after him, Bobby? Why did they come after him? Man, he just got out of jail, been in jail 5 years. Yeah, they came after him for delinquent back pay charges on his tourist visa. He had tourist visa penalties for 5 years. And that mounted to thousands and thousands of pesos. The man in there, he wasn't working. He was a construction person before he got locked up. He had his own business out here. But he had no money to pay. Because guess what the man did? He skipped town. He be on the loose. He been on the run. He ran to the problem. Nobody's finding him. So he can't leave the country. He has no path. He's just out here hiding from the law. I'm telling you, man, your life can be a terror. It could be a mess. It could be messed up because you didn't deal with your neighbor's property. And your neighbors out here in the Philippines can make you or break you. Okay, listen to me good now. Don't come out here. Well, yeah, neighbors out there, I don't like this man here. It's not like the USA, man. You got to be careful how you speak to them. First of all, some of them don't like you because you're foreign. Some of them think you got more money than them, and they trying to show off your bling bling. Every time you go out there, you got this big old SUV, and you got the rings and diamonds and Gucci watches, and you got Rolexes, and you blinging, and they don't like that. Okay, and so one of the reasons is they resent your flaunting your wealth, and so be careful, man. I'm telling you, they always, if you mess with one of them, they're gonna find a way to get you back. I'm telling you straight up. All right, did I do number two? 1, 2. I did number one, number two, number two. All right, culture difference. You gotta understand the culture differences. Okay, you got to understand the culture differences. Some culture differences are just like those in the West, or where you came from, but a lot of them are different, man. You got to remember where you are. Uh, People out here, one of the main culture differences when you're living in the Philippines and you've got neighbors is that the noise factor. What you mean, Bobby? What your man? What your man? Noise, man. Bam, sounds. I don't know what it is, man, but the Filipino people are, they like noise. I don't care. I don't like noise, man. I don't like it. I have problems when somebody yelling and screaming, hollering, and dogs barking and cats meow, 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 meow. I have problems with that all day long. And chickens go, all day, all night long. Can you hear them now? You hear them now? But I got used to it. But I'm telling you cannot go approach them and say, can you put a muzzle on that dog, man? You go there talking, can you put a muzzle on your, that's my dog. I don't put no muzzle on, he's a dog. Because they treat animals almost like the human beings out here. I'm serious. That's why a lot of them got a lot of dogs. They're animal lovers out here. They love dogs and love cats. Okay. And so you tell them to shut up their dog, that's like telling them to shut up their kid, and they resent that. You cannot do that here, man. You got to learn how to deal with these people, whether you like noise or not. If you don't like noise, don't come to the Philippines to live on a permanent basis. Okay? I don't care where you at. You could be in a hotel. You're gonna hear the noise out the window. I know you're gonna hear it. I was in a Marriott hotel. Now, I used to come here. I stayed in Marriott when I first started coming. Every morning I'm waking up and because they have roosters everywhere. They have cockfighting out here. It's approved. If you have a license, you got to get a license. Then cockfighting is one of the biggest sports out here. So everybody and their mama got a cock sitting up in their yard or garage, and so you hear them all the time. And so I'm telling you, if you have a problem with noise and you can't get adjusted to it, you feel uncomfortable with a lot of noise because you're going to hear, number one noise, you hear dogs. Number two, you will hear cats. Number three, you hear cocks. And number four, you will hear karaoke. You know what karaoke is, right? People out here love to sing, man. And they can have the most beautiful voice in the world. And then they can have the worst voice in the world. But they're going to let you hear them sing. And they like pump up the volume. It's just not, turn the read down. I don't want to tell nobody, turn it low. No, they don't do that. It's like pump up that volume. Now, the people out here, we used to have a guy, I don't know where I think he's gone now. This guy would play karaoke every Saturday morning. and wake the whole. He get up early, man. 7 o'clock. We said, okay, we know what you do. I had to get used to it, man. And he'd be loud. Then we had somebody in the back of us were doing the same thing. So we like stereo effect. But that guy gone over there. So one over there still, but he don't do this. He cut out his karaoke. Anyway, but yeah, you gotta remember, man, you are in the Philippines, and when you're in the Philippines, you're gonna hear some noise. Okay, I don't care. Even in the shopping mall, they blare. They have music blaring. It's so loud you can hardly hear yourself think. And so if you don't like noise stuff, you're gonna be in trouble. But get adjusted to it. I didn't like it, man. I'm a person that I like to focus on what I'm doing. And when you saying I can't focus, you just broke my concentration, and I don't like that. When I was student studying in school, I would go to the library and study because my people in my house got no. I said, no, I'm going to the library. Where you going? I can't focus with all this noise. I did most of my homework and studies and stuff in the library, unless when nobody was home, I had my freedom. So I'm not a person that likes another noise. But me, I knew I had to live here, so I had to do what? I had to adjust. I had to become flexible, and I can deal with it. I still don't like noise, but I can deal with it. So you're gonna find it. And a lot of them play music blaring all day long. Them neighbors, you can't knock on. So you shut them music up. They'll about to say, okay, but they're gonna find a way to get back at you because you done shame them. Okay, listen to me, man. Be flexible, be adjustable, and understand the differences between where you're living and where you are, where you came from. Okay. All right. Remember, last point, remember where you are. This is the Philippines. It's not the USA. It's not France. It's not Russia. Okay. Listen to me. Number 3. This is where we're going to be. All right. This should be number 3. I got number 1 over there, but it should be number 3. Sorry. My bad. All right. How to deal with them. All right. Never be combative when you deal with Filipino. What your man? What your man? Yeah, you remember that? It was a long time ago. There was a TV show called Combat. You OGs out there, you remember that, man? It was a military. I used to like Combat, man. That was one of my favorite shows as a kid, man. I was like, I'm gonna go watch Combat, man. I like it. And it was a lot of shoot 'em up. It was about World War II and how they fought. But I love that show. But you cannot be combative. You cannot start fights. You cannot be antagonistic. You cannot be disrespectful to your neighbors. Bad neighbors or good neighbors here in the Philippines, especially bad neighbors, because they're going to find a way to do what? Get you back. If they have to do it in front of your face, they might. Very seldom will they do approach you a face to face. They don't. There's no fair fights here in the Philippines. If a Filipino want to fight you, they'll wait till your back's turned and they'll bust your head. The blunt force trauma is the way to get people back here. They hit them in the head with a 2x4 hammer, anything that's blunt that will. That's how they do. And most of the time they hit you hard enough, you're gone. Okay. So do not be combative with it. You cannot win with these people out there because this is not your country. They'll always always find a way to do what? Ambush you. Okay. That's what they like out here. Okay. Got to go coffee, man. The best. Hey. So do not be combative with them. Don't be antagonistic. Don't start. Like my mom always used to say, Bobby, don't start nothing, boy, and it won't be nothing. Okay, that's what I live by that rule. I'm not gonna start no fight with you. I'm not gonna cuss you out. If you have a problem with you, I might discuss it if you're from the USA. But out here, most of the time, Lisa, you done told me, don't say nothing. And I've learned that rule. That's a very good rule. If someone out here makes you mad, you don't like what they're doing, you got 2 choices: shut your mouth and deal with it, or go over there and talk to them, and you might get in some trouble. Okay, I learned shut my mouth and deal with it. Usually, if you do that, you show that it's not bothering you. Most of the time they'll let it go. But if you show that it's bothering, that makes them more and give them more incentive to continue doing what they do. Because now they want to get back at you. Okay, and so you got to be careful. All right. So be careful how you approach them. Do not be combative. Maintain your composure. If you do approach a Filipino, don't approach them like you. How are you? Don't come like that. That's the worst. Don't be coming when you're upset, you're angry, you cussing them out. That's the worst thing you can do with your neighbors. Okay, because when you do that, you're on their bad side immediately. Okay. The best thing you do, if let's say you hear a bunch of noise all day long in the neighbor across and you just can't put up with it no more. 3-6 months down, I'm tired again, and you want to go there and talk to them. First, you better compose yourself. You better understand that you're likely, there's a strong likelihood that you could get in some trouble, that you could cause them to want to get back at you. So you have to compose yourself. And it'd be better if you took another Filipino with you, or your wife or your girlfriend, whoever's Filipino, so they can interpret, make sure that you're saying what you need to say, and make sure you have a witness that you didn't say anything wrong. Okay, so that's the best way to approach it. And I would caution you, try to deal with it rather than approach them. If it's anything that's not life threatening, I would say do not approach them. If it's something that you have to put up with and deal with it. That's the best way, because life is, in this country, life is very cheap. You hear me? Listen to me good. I'm gonna say it again. In this country, human life it comes at a very cheap cost. What I mean when I say that, I mean that they can find somebody out here to take you out, and it is very cheap to get done. Sometimes you'll pay somebody 500 pesos, 10,000, 5,000, and that's it. That's not a lot of money, but that's how they don't care. You know, I'm telling you, man. It's putting up with noise. What you want? Put up with some noise, or maybe get taken out. Which one do you want? Okay, that. I'm trying to be as honest and open, as free as I can tell you. And people that live here that are Filipinos will tell you that if you're a foreigner, then I'm telling you right. Okay, the ones that say no, we don't do that, they're lying through their teeth. Okay, I live here. I know what I'm talking about. My wife is Filipino. She's kept me out of so much danger and harm because she told me, look, you better stop. And I listen. I listen really fast, because when it comes to life-threatening situation, I don't want to be in that. Okay, I'm telling you right. Listen to me good. All right, maintain your composure if you have to do something. But if you talk to them, do not insult them. Be careful with your words and try to maintain a pleasant attitude. Politely state your case. Politely, pleasantly. Don't be over. If you got to get up, if you're upset, that's the worst time to approach anybody. Not just Filipinos, anyone. Calm yourself down. Wait till you're calm, and then get somebody to go with you and approach them that way. And if you feel that if they're doing something that's life threatening, or something that's aggravating you to the point that you can't carry on your normal existence, then you may not want to approach them at all. You may want to go to the barangay. Okay, the barangay is like municipal court, or it's like the place that you go to precinct and they settle issues. You can make a complaint with them. So listen, I have this neighbor. He's across from me, and he's blaring the music all night and all day long. I can't get any rest. Is there something you can do? That's how you do. And they will approach that neighbor and let them know that the noise has to be stopped or brought down to a minimum. That's the way to do it. Now, even though a lot of times you go to the barangay and state your case, they could go back to that neighbor and they're going to say, well, who told you that? And you know what they're going to say, right? That foreign man. You're still in trouble. So you have to be very cautious with that as well. I'm telling you, man. There's a lot of times I have wanted to go to barangay. Okay, I'll tell you a perfect example. In the back of us, these people in the back of us are not a part of our subdivision. They got a big gate, a big fence that blocks that. It's a private house on the back of us, right? These people had a sewer problem. The sewage hole line busted, right? So they're in the back of us, right? So I don't know if you know about a sewer line, but when a sewer line busts, they had a private sewer line. Sewer line busts, it stinks, man. Bad odor. So every time we go out our back door, it was a funky. We couldn't go outside.
It was a septic tank.
Septic tank. Okay, sorry, y'all. It was a septic tank. She corrects me. Septic tank. It was a bad smell. So I said, man, we put up for that for 3 months. I said, I can't do this no more, man. I said, either we got to move, or the people got to fix their line. So she went down to the barangay. No, the first thing we did, I'm sorry, let me shorten it up. She approached them. And she took a Filipino man. Couldn't do me, because they would get angry seeing the foreign. She took another a man that we know, with her, and she went to the owner. She said, "Ma'am, this is really bad." You know what she did? You know what the owner did? She slammed the door. She slammed the door in the face. She come out and talk to her. You know, we knew we were dealing with some trouble. So she tried to approach them, composure. Politely, no response. So she went to the barangay captain. And the barangay captain said, ma'am, you have no business putting up with that mess. We will take care of this. So the barangay captain contacted the owner and made them fix their septic tank. And we had no problems with them. But guess what they did, y'all? They told them who it was. They told them, but they, I don't know, whatever, we prayed or whatever, but they didn't take it out on us. They didn't try to come back on us. And I think the reason why they didn't try to get angry with us, because we weren't the only ones that were complaining that time. There was others that were complaining about the same thing. Okay, so if it was just us, then it probably would have, tried to do some retaliation. But we haven't had no problem with them since. And so you have to tread lightly when you do have a concern, and you have to know how to deal with it. First of all, if you have a friend or a Filipino girlfriend or Filipino wife, you want to let, if it's to a point where you can't handle it no more, you let them deal with it. Okay, stay out of the picture, because as soon as they see you a foreigner, or especially a black foreigner, they want to get back. They don't like that. Okay. All right, they feel like you're insulting them, and you're in their country, and you're gonna tell me what to do. You're in my country, man. You come to my country. First of all, they think that a lot of foreign people are above them, and they treat them bad, so they don't like that for some reason. Some of them don't. Anyway, so like I tell you, man, that's how you deal with your neighbors. Okay, bad neighbors. Okay? You have to be careful, man, because it could be deadly. It could get deadly, or get to the point where someone's injured. And I've seen it. I see it all the time, man. I'm telling you, when you come out here to live, be very careful and tread lightly. Know how far you can go, and know how far you can't go. And if you have a friend, a Filipino girlfriend, Filipino wife, Filipino whatever, if you get to the point where I can't take this noise, I can't take this, let them deal with it. I had to find out some of the stuff I'm telling you now. I had to find out the hard way, and Lisa D taught me a lot. That's why when we live in this place, we speak to people that speak to us, and we're friendly. But some people don't speak, and we don't waste our time trying to make them speak. That's just the way these people are, and they have their reasons for not speaking. Some of them may just don't like foreigners. They may not like black people. I don't know. Kind of, they may think we try to insult. I don't know. So I don't try to make them speak. If they want to speak, I say, hey, and keep on going. If they don't want to speak, keep on, mind my business. But if you mind your business out here, you're going to be all right. And if you don't become antagonistic with the people, or combative with your neighbors, you're going to be all right. But when you become antagonistic, causing problems for no reason, you're going to become a target of the people that you say are your bad neighbors. And bad neighbors got a bad name for a reason, because they bad. They some bad people. You think they nice? Bad people do what? Bad things. They play music all day. They let the dog bark. They have a stinking house. All kinds of bad people do bad things. And sometimes when you're in a neighborhood, we in a good neighborhood, and you have to pay money to live here. So bad people have money too, and they come to good neighbors and they mess them up. So you have to deal with it, man. Deal with bad neighbors. Okay. All right, that's all I got for you, man. So y'all ready to go? Y'all ready to ride a little time? Oh, I don't. You want to tell me the mystery? Huh? Okay. She said when you talk about it. All right, people, get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board, or needed love. Ooh, say it again, say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready to ride a little train? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the roll call, man? I'm ready. Y'all ready? Did you miss me, man? I was gone for a few days. We had something to do. I take us some business. You know what I'm saying? No, but we back now, man. Hey, man. Guess what, man? I missed my goal. I wanted to go as long as I could on my consecutive streak. I did 13 days, man. 13 days. I was trying for 14, and I couldn't do it, man. My doggone sinuses started draining on me, man, and I couldn't talk. My dryness are draining in my throat. Like, whoa, lady, let's go. Look, he said, you can't, show like that. I'm gonna be all right. Let's go. He said, nah, I had to kill you. And then it took me a few days to get my voice back. I'm just not getting it back. When my voice goes out, it's bad, man. I sound like, hey, how you doing, man? I'm all right. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't do it. I had to give my voice rest. But that's what happened, man. But I'm back now, and I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try to beat my record. I had 13 days, right? That's my new record. I beat my old record of 10 by 3 days. Now I'm gonna try to beat my old record, new old record of 13 days by 1 to 2 days. That's my goal for this trip. Okay. So this is starting. What's the day? The day is what's the day, Lisa D? 16. The day is the 16th. I'm gonna try to go to the 31st. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yes, I can. That's what I learned that from Barack Obama. Obama? I learned that from Barack Obama, President Obama. He said, anybody tell you can't, say yes I can. Yes, I can. And I can do it with the help of the Lord and the help of my people out there like you. Okay? Can you help me? I need some. Can you help me, man? I appreciate it. Give me encouragement. Just give me some small encouragement. I'll take care of the rest myself. All right? You with me, GP? Y'all ready to ride a little try? Y'all ready for the roll call? Did I do that usually? When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard. All aboard. All aboard. Yeah, man. Woo, I'm ready to ride. Y'all ready, man? I'm ready to ride a little train today, baby. And we ain't playing today. You better be red tie. Fred tie. Let's go. All right, I gotta find out who the first man is. Who's rubbing up, coming up. I'm loving me first man up in his house. Who that is? Who that is? Who that said they're gonna beat them? So I got to know. I needs to know. I wants to know who that is. Who that? Who that? Let's go. I'm gonna find out who that is. You see who that is? I'm gonna find out. I'm trying to look. Okay. I'll get there now.
What's up?
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Let me introduce you to one of the most delectable.
I missed you guys.
One of the most selectable, delectable, infectable, curvaceous, outrageous, salacious people that I have ever met in my entire life. The lovely tuba queen, Lisa Bernaro Dixie. Hail to the queen. Yeah. Hey, queen, how are you today, my dear?
I'm doing good.
You look good. You feel good?
Yeah.
You don't have any headaches to do?
No.
You don't have any, you feel good? No, you strong?
Yeah.
Let me see a muscle. Let me see.
I don't have muscle.
She got muscle. You show my muscle. Come on, now. You know you got some muscle.
I don't want to.
She don't want to show her muscle. She got.
I don't have muscle.
She got.
I have a small arm.
See that right there? She got something like that, man. She got some guns on her. She. Lisa D from the farm, man. You know farm girls are strong. I'm telling you, Lisa D got this sister-in-law. Her name is D-Dye. And D-Dye is strong. I'll tell you what happened. One day we came to the mountains, right? You know they live on a mountain. Long, about a mile up, you got to go walk up the mountain. It's steep. Okay. So one day we came there, we had some stuff to carry up them. We brought them some food and stuff, carried them out. I carried a big box and I put it in my arm, carrying it up there. I said, I need a break. I need to take a break. It was tough going up the mountain with that weight. She said, what's wrong with you? I said, I'm tired. I need a break. She snatched the box from me and put it on her shoulder and she ran up the mountain. She was up there in 2 minutes. I said, what's wrong with her? She said, Lisa, she's just strong like that. She said, all the mountain people strong like that. I let her look at her. She's a young girl, man. She's made me shame, man. I felt like a Filipino. I felt like I lost my face with her. She shamed me, man. I said, man, wait till I get it. I'm going to tell her something. And I got up there. I ain't say nothing to her. I was too ashamed. So I'm telling you, man, they strong. They the girl strong on the mountain. All right, y'all. But yeah, this is my wife, Lisa. Lisa D. I call her Lisa D.
The tuba queen.
Tuba queen. And she is the best thing ever happened to Cebu City. Okay? Yeah. Cebu City won't work without Lisa. Tuba queen make it roll, baby. She make it roll. Nah, man, she's the best thing ever happened to me. She is the love of my life. And I have great faith in her and big confidence in her. And I like
always faithful.
Yeah, she's always faithful. She
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi, baby. Every time she tries to help me in some kind of way, and I appreciate her being who she is with me and on a day in and day out basis. She's the best friend. She's my friend. She's my wife.
My frenemy.
She's my lover. She's my frenemy as well. But that's my wife, man. I love her. And I let the world know it every chance I get, okay? Let's go. All right, who we got? First man up in the here's who that say they gonna beat them. Say, what's up, Paul? What's up? Oh, good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. He said, I'm first, Bobby. Hey, man, good to see you, man. Paul's usually, he always try to be first, and that's good, man. When you see somebody want to be first, now that tells you that they're what? Initiative. They have drive. They have motivation. They have desire. And most people don't have that. Average people don't have a lot of drive. Average people don't have a lot of motivation. Average people don't care about being first. But an above average person wants to be number one most of the time. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. It's good to be number one. I like being first than rather than being last. I don't want to be, if I got to get in something, I know I'm going to be last, I won't bother. I feel ashamed coming in last. So I ran a marathon, man, one time in my life in Atlanta, Georgia. I ran a marathon. Marathon is 26 miles, right? I ran a marathon and I trained for 4 months for the marathon. And I thought I was going to be there because you know what time it takes? You have to do it within 4 hours. It's called a Peachtree Marathon. You have to do it within 4 hours and you get a shirt. And that shirt is very coveted, saying you completed the marathon. And I guess what time I came in, y'all? I came in 3 hours and 58 minutes. That's right. I wasn't lying, right? And there was more people coming in after me. So I made it, man. And I wasn't last and I wasn't first either. And I wasn't number two because number two won't do. I was okay, but my goal was to get a shirt. And I did what I needed to do. I had enough drive, enough stamina, enough motivation to cross that line before 4 hours. And I did it, dog. It was real close, but I did. All right, but thank you so much, Paul.
Congrats, Paul.
Appreciate you. Congrats to you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Let's go. Ride train body. Michael Coffee needs some coffee.
Huh? Michael Coffee is the second man.
Michael Coffee is number two. And number two just won't do. Good to see you, Mike. He said, Magandang umaga hapon o gabi to you from the. Thank you so much. That means that's Tagalog. It means good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, or good night, good evening to you from Nurse Mike. Thank you so much. Nurse Mike is learning Tagalog, and I think he's learning Cebuano or Visaya as well. And it is a good thing. So, guys, if you come out here, if you know the language, it is going to be a big help to you because although most Filipinos speak some form of English, but it helps when you can communicate on their level as well. Anywhere you go in this world. Ryan Train, Bobby leads the One Nation.
Monkey Rich.
Monkey Rich, what's up, Monkey?
You are not number two.
Number two. He's a dog, man.
You're not number two.
Come on, Monkey. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. He's trying to take that number two slide from Michael Coffee. Need some coffee. Michael Coffee said, nah, you ain't playing. I ain't playing that game, Arthur.
Sorry, King Arthur. You're not number two.
You didn't make it. Number two just won't do it. You number three. And you get to be who you want to be. And you want to be number three, okay? Change that two, put a three on it, okay? Let's go. Roger, you need the One Nation. Four. He said, Chica Paya. First man in the house. Tell Bobby D, Lisa D on the love train. Hey, man. Paul did the doggone thing right. He did the doggone thing tight, and he did the doggone thing long and strong. Good to see you, Paul. Paul ain't playing today, man. He said, Chichapaya on number one, baby. It's a good feeling. Hey, man, it is the best feeling in the world when you know you're on the top and not the bottom. When you know that you did more than anybody else on the train to be number one. Number one is a lonely number. When you're a leader, when you're the best, you are lonely by yourself because ain't nobody else can compete on your level. You made it to the top by yourself, and you ought to be congratulating yourself. Do a pat on the back. I did that right. Let's go. Right, everybody, lazy. One Nation. King Arthur. He did number two on the choice two. On the choice two? What's the choice two? Number two on the choice two. Oh, he tried to rhyme it, y'all. He tried to figure a little rhyme. Okay, let's just admit this, Paul. Okay, I'm be frank and honest with you. You did not make it. You are number two.
You need more tuba.
I'm sorry. You're number three, and number three says you can try to be what you want to be. So he's trying to be number two. So we'll let you imagine that you're number two for the day, okay? But you really didn't make it, okay? So let's go. Right, Trey, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation. Terry Fleming.
What's up,
Terry Fleming. Hey, Terry come to us on Facebook today, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, you can't keep up with Terry, man. One time he on Facebook, next minute he on YouTube. One time he on Facebook, next minute he YouTube. What's your game, baby? What's up? He said, Terry Fleming. He said, it's a family affair. People get ready because a train's coming. It's a family affair. It's a family. That's a song, lady. You don't remember the song? Oh, that was made before she was born, y'all. You know she's just 22, right? And she don't know what to do. She's 22. She's 22 and she don't know what to do. You know, she a baby. She's 22 and she don't know what to do. It's a family affair. It's Sly and the Family Stone say that song, I think, and then somebody else sang. But yeah, man, that's an old song, man. It's family. I remember that, man. That's let's go. Ride Trevor, Terry Fleming. See, I told you. He's now on YouTube. He said, PMG Paul, congrats, man. You made it, pal. You made it, Paul. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ride Trevor out in Lizzie one night. Michael called me. Need some coffee. He said, Lizzie and Bobby, hello. The Philippines, you have it to get used to all of the roosters, chickens yelling and screaming with the stray cats and dogs around. Yeah, man. It is when I first started living out here, I vacationed out here 5 years before I actually started living out here full time. And I thought, I didn't notice when I was vacationing all of the sounds that I noticed when I started living here on a day in, day out basis. I was like, I don't know why I didn't notice them, but I didn't. I guess I was excited and wasn't going to be there. I don't know. Anyway, but when I came out here and started living every day, man, I don't see how you guys do it. Every morning I'm trying to get up, trying to sleep, and then we go to bed.
The lizard plus the lizard.
Oh, I forgot about the lizard. And man, anytime you go someplace here, and we got a big house. Our house clean. We keep our house clean and all that. Lizards find a way to get in your house. You hear that sound right there? All day and all night, you're going to hear that lizard sound. And what we try to do, we find them because we listen to the sound, see where it's coming from. And when we try to get them, they so fast, man. And next thing you know, you be quiet for a while. And then when you get in the bed, get that lizard. And then we track them down. I used to kill them when I got them. Lisa D, you know what she do? She said, I'm not going to kill it, Lisa. I don't want to kill it. She kick him out the door. And then they come right back in after a while. But yeah, you're going to hear that lizard sound as well, man. Ride Train, Bobby Lisa, One Nation.
Terry Fleming. Hello, train riders.
Train riders. Everybody on the train said, hoorah. Everybody on the train said, hello. Everybody on the train said, Lisa D. Ride Train, Bobby Lisa, One Nation.
Michael Coffee. You need some coffee?
He said, Lisa Bobby, hello. Then some neighbors, people like to burn their trash. Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, Michael Coffee been out there. You know what he's talking. He said, neighbors like to burn their trash in the Philippines. This is very bad in Manila area. Merce Mike, right on. You can tell he's been living out here. They burn their trash, man. We got a neighbor in the back of us every freaking day. I mean, twice a day. He burns his trash. And we in the back of them, so the smoke come in our house. And Lisa D be pissed off. Lisa D said, she just be washing clothes and stuff. She hang out clothes out in the back. And next thing you know, the clothes is all smoked up from their fire. They like burning trash, man. They don't like to out here you have to pay for trash to be picked up. They trying to save money. And it's legal. To be honest with you, in our vicinity where we live, burning trash is illegal. But that's another neighbor thing that Lisa says don't bother. Because when you stop them, it's going to be trouble. So I let it go. But when they burn the trash, man, you know what we do? We shut all the windows, we shut all the doors, we turn our AC on until they get through burning. Because I can't stand that smell, man. That's one of the nastiest smells I can smoke. You got to breathe that stuff in. So we have to learn how to deal with it. Whoo, like James Brown said, Roger, everybody leads you One Nation. King off. He said, hey, my middle name is Trouble. He got a trouble.
Okay. King Trouble.
He like to do that.
Arthur.
He like to do that straight up bull. Now it's on trouble, baby. Roger, everybody leads you One Nation. Paul. He said, yes, my girl's family and her deal with bad foreign man next to them yelling about music. I say to the PNP or barangay, if that bad or respectful in the case I get on to them, I don't play. Yeah, you got to be careful, Paul. Let me see, who's playing the music? Is the foreign man or them playing the music? Okay, so the foreign man playing the music. So that's sometimes we can be crazy too. But yeah, it's foreign man playing the music. And then I warned you, man, he putting himself on the line. Because when Filipino get mad with you, and then I warned you, you keep doing it, you in trouble, man. They might not get you right now. Later on down the line, they're going to find a way to get you. I'm telling you, man, don't come out here and mess with these Filipinos and try to think you the man because you got a little bit Monte. They're going to put you down some kind of way. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Paul. He said, thanks, Sir Terry. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. King off. He said, good day to all the good people here on the Love Triangle. Good day to you, man. Good day to you, King Arthur. King in the house, king in the house. Let's go. Ryan Train Bobby. Chichu Baya.
No.
I thought that was Chichu Baya. That's not Chichu. Oh, no. That's Chichu Baya, man. Chichu Baya. What's up, man?
Chichu Love Train.
Chichu Baya in the house.
From Facebook.
He said, oh, Chichu Baya is coming from Facebook. He said, Chichu Baya. I'm sorry, man. I'm playing with your name. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. So, but hey, forgive me, please. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again, okay? All right. Chubibi. I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. He said, hello, I'm new here. Hey, Chubibi. So good to see you. We like to see new people riding the train with us.
Yep.
It's so refreshing and exciting to us to see new faces and new people. And we see you're coming from Facebook. And we have a Facebook fan page. It's called the Philippines Connection. If you could go to that Facebook page and like the page for us, Chubibi, we would appreciate it. And also, Chubibi, if you have a YouTube account, you can go to youtube.com and look for Life in the Philippines, a Black Person's Viewpoint. That's our YouTube channel. And like and subscribe to that channel for us, and we would certainly appreciate it. We're so happy that you're here, and I want to welcome you to welcome. Everybody give me big welcome to Chubibi.
YouTuber.
Welcome to our YouTube world. We're glad to have you. Thank you so much, Chubibi. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Ryan Train Bobby Lazy One Nation. Michael Coffee. Need some coffee. What's up, Michael? He said, Lazy Bobby, hi. Then you might have a neighbor that has parties on it. We had that too, Michael. We had that too, Michael. That neighbor that had a party. He just moved, man. We prayed him out of here, man. That guy had parties every week, Friday or Saturday, or sometimes both Friday and Saturday. We prayed him out because it was too noisy. They kept us up all night. You know what time they get through with the party? 2 and 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes be 6 o'clock in the morning. They'll start like 9 or 10 or 8, and they get all, I'm telling you, man, and they be like, when Filipinos have a party, man, they party. They are, and they play the music, blast the music, and they get drunk. They just don't take a drink. They get drunk, sloppy drunk. And then when they get sloppy drunk, they want to fight. I don't know what it is. When the Filipinos start drinking, they get sloppy drunk, they want to fight. Let's fight. And, all right, let me read something. He said, then you might have a neighbor that has parties on the weekends and have karaoke singing all night long. Filipinos love it from everybody. Yeah, man. Tell me, man, they sing that karaoke, they play the music loud, and they start drinking, and next thing you know, somebody want to fight. Me and Lizzie, I said, Lizzie, I'm not going to go over there and knock on their door, tell them nothing. I said, but I want to, but I'm not, I know better. So we did, man. Let's pray them out. We prayed. It was 6 months. No, how long was it? About a year?
Mm-hmm.
About a year, but they moved. They got up out of here. Thank you, Lord. Hey, if you know the Lord, man, the Lord will fight your what? Battles. And he ain't never lost a battle yet. Rod Trey Bobby Lizzie One Nation. Who we got? Michael Coffee. Need some coffee. He said, Lisa D and Bobby, hello. I have been traveling to the Philippines in Manila, Cebu, and the Davao cities, so I had to get used to their ways of living, culture there.
Nice.
Yeah, you have to. Some people, to be honest with you, some people never adjust. Some people never get used to the noise. They never get used to culture, the things that people do here that are different.
Cold shower.
Cold shower is another one. Yeah, it took me about 6 months to get used to cold showers. We don't take a lot of cold showers now. We got a water heater in our rest, one of our CRs, but it's a lot of things that they have to adjust to. And if you can make that transition, you're gonna be okay. But if you can't, you need to go on back. And most of them that cannot make that transition, going right back where they came from. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He says, sorry, Bobby Lizzie. I'm like, yeah, Murphy, where you been, man? I know we were missing somebody, Lizzie. Murphy, hey, running late. It's okay, man.
We missed you all, guys. Missed you. We've been no live stream for 3 days.
No.
2 days?
2 days.
Oh.
Are you okay?
I was not here in the last video you did.
Oh, that's why she said 3 days. She wasn't there. But yeah, we was out a few days because we had things to do. And then my sinus was acting the food on me. They're okay now. My voice is still not 100%, but it's coming back. But so good to see Murphy. I was thinking to myself, where's Murphy? Man, Murphy always here, and usually he be at the number 1 spot. A lot of time, Murphy the number 1 king. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Rod Trey Bobby Lizzie One Nation.
Today.
He said, "What up, Love Train Pete? What's up? What's up? What's up?"
Anthony Lois. He said, "Hey, Bobby."
Anthony, what's up, man? Always
What's
good to
up?
see you, man. Anthony's he drops in every now and then. He's not consistent, but he drops in every now and then. Good to see you, Anthony. Always good to see you, my guy, my guy, my guy. What's up? What's up? Roger, Bobby, Lizzie, what
The
the
Arnie,
Arnie,
Angel.
the
What's
Arnie,
up?
the Arnie made 85. What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? 85.
I just
Bagasino.
say it. I know she is. I know she is. I like to say 85.
Okay.
I like I like 85 was a good year for me. You know that? I'm
Okay.
serious. 85 was a good year. I got promoted that year. I moved to Charlotte, North Carolina from Atlanta, Georgia, and I got a big fat raise. And I had 12 people under me. I was a supervisor at a data center and for Bell South. It's that time coming for Bell South. And it was a nice time. And I was going to work, right? I was working, and I got my master's. I got my master's degree while I worked full time and got my master's as well. So I was always a hard worker, man. You can't keep a good man down. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good man, right? All right, we got Lauren Smith. She said, "A blessed morning to each and every one of us here on the love trying, on the love trying, to." I'm sorry, I didn't give her. Why didn't you let me get her voice? I got to do it again. Sorry, love. Sorry, I messed it up. That's up. A blessed morning to each and every one of us here in the love train. Toot toot. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel, angel, angel in the house. Woo! What's up, Angel? How you doing? We got 2 angels in the house. Can we get 3?
Yeah.
Let's get 3. Come on, let's go.
Get
Roger,
there for two.
Roger, Bobby Lizzie, PMG. Paul, what's up, Paul? He said, been there and done that. Had some bad neighbors, loud early morning hours when I was there. One burned things crazy, but we had to approach calmly. If it bad to go, PNP a security guard or baranga. Yeah, man, you got to be careful, man. I'm telling you, man. Lisa D done so saved me. So, you know me, man. I'm like, what you say, man? I'm kind of them. I'm one of them what you say kind of guy. And when you say it again, I'm gonna get on you. I'm gonna get on you. But I had to back that up, man, because I'm in the Philippines, and that's what they do. When you come against them doing what they normally do, they don't like you, and they try to find a way to get back at you. And so you got to be careful when you do that stuff. You did it, but you was okay when you did that time, but don't be doing that kind of stuff. Don't approach them, man. You have to, if you do approach them, have somebody with you, like I told you. Talk to them calmly, and sometimes they might listen. Sometimes, most of the time, they resent you for coming at them doing, but that's what they do in their country. That's their cultural thing. They like making noise and they like burning trash, and that's what they do. But be careful with that, man. Ride a train by Carl Furlong. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, "You're doing it, brother. Keep it going." Thank you so much, Carl.
Thank you. Welcome to our love train, Carl.
Welcome to Love Train, Carl. Carl, do me a favor, man. Go to the lifeinthephilippines.com, the YouTube channel. Bobby, excuse me. Go to the Philippines. Go to the Philippines Connection. That's the YouTube. That's our fan page on Facebook, the Philippines Connection, and like the page. And you can go to YouTube and go to Life in the Philippines, a Black Person's Viewpoint, and sign up, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate you so much, Carl, for being with us, man, and welcome to the Love Train. We are always excited, man, and happy when we see new people because people make the world go round. People who need people. People
get trained.
Well, train is coming. You don't need no ticket to ride this train, Carl. All you need is a little bit of love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Ooh, sweet love. Don't need no ticket, Carl. You just get on board. And thank you for getting on board. Thank you, Carl. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ride train body, Lacey, one nation. Paul. He said, not worth getting in trouble. No, man, it ain't worth it, man. Your life is too valuable to get in trouble or have somebody hit you in the head because that's what they do out here. You think Filipinos do not fight fairly. I just have to be honest with you. They do not. You make them mad, they'll just suck it up, eat it up right then when you're fake. But later on, they think about it, they go home, get him back, get him back. And then least when you least expect it, right on your head, man. They don't play. They blunt force objects, what they use to get you back here, and they usually hit you in the head because they know you're gonna suffer when they hit you that way. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi One Nation. The Arnie May, she said, sorry being late. I just woke up and preparing for my work. Love Train Family. It's okay, Larry. As long as you're here, we always like to see you. And if you show up late, it's okay. We accept you just the way you are. Yeah. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi One Nation. James, what's up, Rhythm Girls? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see ya. What's up, man? He said, come on, stop. God, Love Train. He said, how you doing, Love Train? Hey, we doing good, man. You know how we do, man. You know how we do. We ride the train. And if we gonna have it, we get some love. L to the O to the B-E. You know how we do, baby. Let's ride. James is out there in Chi-Town, man. Chi-Town ain't doing too good right now, man. They doing a lot of and they're burning up. But it's okay, man. Things are going to get settled down. Mayor Lightfoot is very. I think she's a very good mayor. Now she's got her hand full, and there's a lot of rioting now there and a lot of shooting. But I think that she is eventually going to get it settled down and get people back into doing what's right. And she's the person for the job. You know, she understands the people in the city. She knows what she needs to do to get them to back to normal, and she's doing a good job. Other people would not have been as forceful and as forthright with the people as she has been. Thank you for showing up, James. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Who we got? Right train. John Thomas. Big John in the house. Big John in the house. Big John. Big John. Big John in the house. What's up, Big John? He said, John Thomas. He said, good morning, Bobby. Good morning or evening, Love Train. Good morning to you, John. Hey, it's morning in the Philippines. It's evening in the USA on Eastern time and Central time. It's evening there. And it's so good to have you all with us, man. Especially Big John. He's a regular man. He shows up in the good time, the bad time. John is a regular. He's very reliable. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, John. Ride train by the Lisi One Nation. Andy, long time no see. But now I see. What's up, Andy? He said, hey, Bobby and Lisa D, how are you? Miss you guys. God bless. Thank you so much, Andy. We miss you too, man. Lisa B said, where's Andy? I said, I don't know yet. Now, we know Andy. Well, we don't see Andy. We know what he's doing, man. He's sleeping because he works like 6 days a week. Or he's not can't get to us. Or sometimes he's just listening on his phone because he's so tired he can't get involved. But yeah, man, we know Andy's a regular man. Been with us since we started broadcasting, man. He's a good guy. He's a friend of one of my buddies named Chris Holmes, HT Logistics. Y'all remember Chris, right? Me and Lisa D went bowling with Chris back in last year, right?
Yeah.
And we had a great time, man. Chris is a funny guy.
I know,
man.
this year.
Was it this year? Anyway, first part of this year. Chris is a funny guy, man. He always have a lot of jokes with me. His fiance, Melody, she's a really nice person. And Lisa D and Melody click like that, man. I don't know what it is.
Melody?
Yeah, Melody.
I thought you said Melanie.
I said Melody. She and Melody click like that. I mean, they're good friends. They talk on Facebook a lot, and they have a lot of things in common. She's a very nice person. Chris is a nice guy. He works a lot because he drives truck, always on the road. But it's good to see you, Andy. Andy knows both of them as well.
Andy?
That's your buddy.
Yeah, long time no see.
But now you see.
But now I see you now. Thank you for showing up, Andy.
Right, Terry Bobby Lisi One Andy said, I hope all the way everything's going good, man. We still in lockdown, man. We still in lockdown, baby. Lockdown,
We're still in GCQ, but it's still like an ECQ. It is still strict.
We're on a more lenient GCQ, which we're on more lenient quarantine, which is called GCQ, but it's still strict. Okay, and so we're still on lockdown. We can go out a little bit more, but still on lockdown. And I'm thinking probably around September, maybe the last, they're going to bring everybody out of it because they have to. The money in the country is going like to zero. They have to have money. The country, right? The nation has to have money to keep everything going. It takes money to keep an airport going. It takes money for the immigration people to be in there to check you. It takes money. You got to pay. So their money is going down. And so they have to open things back up to do what? Get revenue coming back in, so they can keep everything going. I know the virus has been bad, And they've done their part as much as they can to keep it down by the quarantine. But now it's time to open it back up. And people know what to do until the vaccine. Oh, I forgot to tell you, they got a vaccine, man. The Filipinos are going to get a vaccine from Russia. You remember it's called Sputnik.
Sputnik.
Sputnik. That's the name of the vaccine that the Russian people have developed. And the Philippines are going to be getting it in September. They're going to be participating in the third phase of their clinical trial. Now, Russia's put the vaccine out even before it's been approved, man. I'm telling you, I don't know why they did that. And they developed the vaccine in 2 months. Can you believe that?
That might be a miracle.
I don't know what it is. I wouldn't take that vaccine. Right? Man, look here. Let me tell you, I'm going to be straight up with you, man. I wouldn't take the vaccine. You know why? Because when you see a vaccine be developed in 2 months, ain't no telling what it's going to do. You know, and they say, well, we have testing it. Where the test at? I ain't seen no test. They haven't released no paperwork on it or nothing. So, and they said, well, we gave it to Putin's daughter and she already, yeah, so what? That don't mean nothing. You know, but they said, I looked to find out how many people they tested. They tested on 100 people. You know, when you test a virus vaccine, you use 30,000 is what you need to test it. People to test it, and they haven't come nowhere close to that. So, y'all people in the Philippines, you can take that vaccine right now. You want to? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take when they get the vaccine from USA. I think Moderna is maybe in the lead right now. When they get that vaccine from USA, I'm gonna tell them I'm a citizen. I'm gonna go out there and take my. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home and get me a shot. I ain't playing. You think I'm playing with you? When they get that vaccine done in Moderna, and when I'm seeing about 2 or 3 months, there's nobody hit the dust yet. I'm gonna go out there and get me a shot. I said I need my vaccine, please. I'm an American citizen. I'm gonna get my shot. Right, I tell you about at least one nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy?
What's up, Gunny?
Good to see you, Gunny. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, that sounds like what I had to deal with the customers on my routes. I understand, man. Customers, yeah, every time when you deal with people, customers are people. Neighbors are what? People. And people can be you know what, when they get ready. Some of them be good, some be nice. We got some, I forgot to tell you, we do have some nice neighbors here. We do have some nice ones. But the thing, when you come out here to live, man, I'm gonna tell you the thing you got to watch out for. Every Filipino that you meet is curious about you. And they're not afraid to ask you your most intimate of secrets. I want to know how much you weigh, what you do, you got any kid. They want to know everything about you. And you know, we as Americans, we just don't go divulging that information. And we think it's sort of forward on somebody to come asking us, you back up like that. I don't know you, man. You don't know me like that. But that's how they do out here. And then when you tell them like that, you back off, you don't want to talk, then they have an attitude with you because you're not doing what the customers here. The customers here, that's why when I first married Lisa D, she would go out and talk to the people, right? Next thing you know, she done told them something I didn't want. I said, what are you telling me all our business for? She said, they asked. I said, that don't mean you just call they ask, don't mean you got to tell. She said, that's what we do here. We tell everything. I said, I don't like that. I don't like telling all my business to everybody. But that's what they do here, man. You got to get used to it. Round train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Bruce Nelson. Bruce Nelson. What's up, Bruce? How you doing? How you doing? He said, what up, everybody? Look at Fred Sanford. That's Fred right there. You remember Fred, right? Sanford and Son? She. That's another one. It was out before she was even thought of. She wasn't even born. Sanford and Son.
We don't have TV on the mountain.
Oh, I forgot. That's another thing. She never watched TV until she was 16 years old. Sanford and Son, man. One of my favorite shows. Fred Sanford. And he would say, you big dummy. You big dummy. That's how he sound. Y'all know I got it right. He said, you big dummy. You big dummy. That would talk to his son named Lamont. You remember Lamont, right? Pop, 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 pop. That's what he said. He called Fred Pop, pop, pop. Remember that? All right, Trey Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Big John, thank you so much. Big John.
Thank you. John Thomas doing it right, doing it tight, doing it long, doing it strong. What's on? He said, hey, thanks for the shows this week, Bobby. And Lisa, have a great week. Next week, take care and God bless. Thank you so much, John. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. We got to do a damn for me, John. Now let's go. Round train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Look it.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Ron's in the house. I said, Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Big John.
Big John.
Appreciate the donation to the nation.
More
Right,
blessings
it's all
to
right
you.
there. More blessings to you. Ryan Chain Bobby Legion One Nation. Michael Coffee. Need some coffee. He's a Legion Bobby. Hello. When traveling there in 2017 on a nurse mission in the Manila area with my guy, man, friend, nurse, that humid, sticky, hot weather got to him. From nurse, my, yeah, man, it's very humid out here. It's very sticky. So you have to dress appropriately. If you come out here with a lot of long pants and long shirts on, you're gonna be in trouble. Cause they got the heat gonna get you. Come out here. If you can, bring you some sandals, okay? For your feet, comfortable sandals. Wear shorts and short sleeves, like a t-shirt or just a golf shirt that's loose and comfortable. Sleeveless shirt that's going to keep you cool. And if you also want to carry a hat with you on your head, because the head carries the most heat, it attracts the most heat in your body. So if you got a hat on, it's going to cover your head so you won't get that hot. So, and then you always want to bring water. You want to carry water with you everywhere you go, because you get thirsty, and the water keeps your body sort of cooler. And you get dehydrated without drinking water. We drink water all day there. If we don't drink water, we're drinking tea, because you will get dehydrated. That's probably what happened to your buddy there. He wasn't drinking a lot of water, going about doing it, and he just got overheated. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie One Nation. King off. What's up, King? He said,
what's up, Monkey Ranch?
Lorna, don't worry about being late. You get on a caboose and enjoy the ride. That's all you gotta do. Ride, get on the last train. You can get on as long as you get on. That's all you need. Right, remember, hey, Round Train Bobby Leeds One Nation. He said, they want to reach out and touch you. Yeah, man. Reach out and touch somebody's. No, make the world a better place. If you can.
I smashed you.
Reach out and touch somebody, makes this world a better place. If you can. Right, Jay Bobby, Lizzie One Nation. Michael Coffee. What's up, Michael? He said, Lizzie Bobby, hello. He was really sweating like a shower fountain of water. My friend changed his nurse scrub shirt 2 times. He was sweating a lot. Yeah, man. You sweat all day. If you get out in this heat out here, the heat is like unlike any heat except for maybe Florida or Mississippi. That's similar to the heat here, but this heat is hotter because we're more closer to the equator. So it's more intense than the heat there. But Florida and Mississippi are the 2 states that I've been in that seem like it's maybe sort of a little close to the heat here, but it is very hot here, man. And if you don't take that in consideration when you come here, you're going to be in trouble. And if you're a Caucasian, you probably want to have you some suntan, because you'll get blacker than black. I'm telling you, you'll be burnt red and be crisp, and you'll be hurting all over. So if you're Caucasian, wear you some suntan. Black people, you're gonna be all right, because our skin fights off that sun ultraviolet ray, right? Right, Train Bobby Leezy One Nation. Arlen May, what's up, Lauren? Arlen May, 85 in the house. What's up? She said, good morning, Bobby D and Lisa D. Have a wonderful and blessed day to both of you. Take care and keep safe. As always, God bless you. Thank you so much, Lauren and May. Appreciate you showing up and showing out with your what do they call it? Burgers. She got the Muslim garb on, but she's not a Muslim, y'all. For those of you that want to know more about Lauren and May,
she looked good on that one.
She's not a Muslim, but she works in Saudi Arabia. She's what's called an OFW, which means overseas foreign worker. She's a Filipina. She's born and raised in the Philippines, but she has to move to Saudi Arabia to make money to take care of her family because she can't get enough money here to get a good job here. So she moved. She works there in Saudi Arabia, and they require her as a part of her agreement to work there. The employer requires her to wear that Muslim thing. She's not a Muslim, okay? So don't get that. Don't get it twisted now. Right, everybody, Lizzie, one nation. Paul, what's up, Paul?
He said, it's why I say it is not worth it. Guys, I used to get so mad at my disrespectful neighbors. Don't follow rules, all kinds of crazy stuff. Not a lot can be done in some instances.
Very excellent point, Paul. Very excellent point. And you hear what he said? He used to get upset with very what? Disrespectful. And that's disrespectful to us as foreign people. Many of the things they do are what? Disrespectful. But we're in their land, and to them, it's not disrespectful. It's respectful. That's what they do here. But if you're a foreigner coming to live here, and when you equate what they're doing back to where you live, where you came from, that could be considered to you as a foreigner what? Disrespectful. Same way I was the same way, Paul. I thought that, man, these people ain't got no sense. Playing the music and all the dog bark, all the chicken. I wanted to leave, but I had to be reminded by Miss Tuba Queen that that's just the way these people we are out there. And he said another thing he said, don't follow rules. Y'all better listen to that. Y'all hear me good? Hear me good on that one. You hear? He said, do not follow. They don't follow the rules here.
Yeah, just like in our subdivision, in one house it should have 2 dogs only, but some others here they have 3, 4, 5 dogs.
I told you that earlier.
They don't follow rules.
They don't. I don't know what it is, man. Filipinos, like, they are born to break rules. I don't care what it is. If the rules say you can't, like they got this rule of curfew, you cannot go out after 8 p.m. All the children have to be in the house by 8 p.m. Guess what? The children come out the house at 8 p.m. They don't follow the rule. And then they got another rule: no social distancing. You can't have no parties over here, party over here, party over here. They don't care. They've been having parties since we got on lockdown. They don't follow, and that's one of the reasons why COVID-19 is continuing to spread. They're not following the rules. Okay, this is part of the cultural society and the way these people do things. And it's okay, man. But if you're not following the rules, going to affect me, then I got a problem with that. And so that's why me and Lisa D, the lady one of our neighbors wanted us to have dinner and party with them. I said, no, we got to follow rules. We're not. If what you're doing is against the rule. As a foreigner guy, don't come out here and try to be like the Filipino and break the rule. Because as soon as you call yourself being like them and breaking the rule, guess what? You're gonna get reported, and then you will be out of the country. Don't do like them when it comes to rule breaking, because they're not gonna be lenient on you. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi One Nation. Terry Fleming, what's up, Terry? He said, hello, Angel, learning me 88.
88.
You don't put 3 more years on her age. Now, what are you gonna do her like that for, me? You know she 85, but she not 88. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi One Nation. Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He said, Legion Bobby, hi. The weather is very tropical, humid, sticky, warm, hot in the Philippines. You're gonna do some wet and better have you some good air con and fans in your place. Yeah, man. You can't come out here. You better come out here. Don't come out here and get someplace with no air con. You're gonna be in trouble. You'll be sweating. You won't be able to sleep.
It's the middle name of Monkey Ranch. True.
You won't be able to sleep, man. I mean, when we first moved into the house we have now, right? We had no AC. Only thing we had was one fan, and it was a small fan. We sweat morning, noon, and night. We had to take showers constantly because that's how hot it is here. And we had the windows open, and because we didn't have anything. When we moved there, we had nothing, man, but the clothes on our backs. That's it. So we had to buy. We didn't have a bed. We had to sleep on the floor. So we had to buy everything, bought bed, we got everything filled up, and we still were sweating. We had to put in AC, and we had to buy window units upstairs for the bedrooms. Then we have what's called an inverter, split type, down here for the living room area and the kitchen area. So you got to have air con, man, air conditioning. If you come out here, you're gonna lose a lot of weight because of sweat. When you sweat, you lose a lot of water weight, and you wind up looking skinny. That's what happened to me. My first 3 months I got here, man, I lost 25 pounds because I was sweating and walking, and I was eating a lot of fish. Then I wasn't eating no chicken. I was eating fish stuff. And at my lunch, they said, "What's wrong with you?" Everybody in my family, "What's wrong? You lose none what?" I said, "Yeah, I'm in the Philippines now." I tell you about you one night. Lorna, man, what's up, Lorna? She said, "Hi, Sir Terry Fleming. What up, sir? Hope you're doing well too, sir." Yeah, he doing good. Now that he heard you, Larny. Michael Coffin needs some coffee. He said, "At least didn't Bobby high. Some hotel and motel rooms don't have even a hot water heater in the shower. Sometimes you have to warm the water and use the bucket to take your shower." Yeah, that's what it is, man. Out here, we didn't have no hot water. We moved in this place. We were used to hot water. We lived in a hotel. When we moved it, no hot water at all. It was cold. It was 3 years before we got a hot water heater. We have only had it for the last 2 years. So you have to get used to taking a shower. And some people don't. When they have in the restroom, see in the bathroom, they don't have shower coming from the shower head. Where you can take a water shower and just stand there and let the water flow on you. You got to do what he said: a bucket and a dipper. You get the bucket, right? You go to the water spigot, fill it up with water, and you splash it all over you, and you wash yourself. That's how most, I would say 90% of most Filipinos take a shower. They get water, and then when they get ready to rinse off, water, and they got to do that several times to get all the soap off. That's how they take a shower out here in cold water. Ron Train Bobby Lee one nation. The Michael Coffee need some coffee. He's leading body high. Sometimes you have to take a cold shower, not hot water heater. Like here in the USA, you have to get used to this in the Philippines. Yeah, man, you got to get used to it. It took me 6 months before I got used to a cold shower. But you know what, man? I found out that a cold shower is very good for you because it speeds up your circulation in your body, and your metabolism gets faster. You burn calories more. So there's a lot of things that a cold shower does for you that a hot shower won't do. So when I found that out, I was like, "Oh man!" And I got used to it. We take hot showers right now, right? But sometimes we'll take a cold shower. When I take a cold shower, I'm used to it now. I don't have no problem with it. At least D the same way. And then back, at least D like cold shower more than a hot shower. Sometimes she just want to take cold showers.
I think it is better to take a cold shower because your body is hot, right?
Mhm.
And you want a cold shower so that the hot in your body,
Heat in your body.
the heat in your body will,
Go away.
go away.
Be
Yeah.
cooler. Yeah, I understand. Cool. A cold shower. If you're hot coming out from the heat, you take a cold. It's gonna cool you down, man. You feel better that way with a cold shower. Ron Train Bobby Lizzie One Nation Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? How you doing, buddy? He said, if that's the case, then it won't. It's worse there than in the U.S. Yeah, it is worse there. It is as far as the heat. It's much
Yeah, we're
worse.
talking about the Filipino neighbors. Our neighbors. We're talking about the neighbors. It is worse here than.
Yeah, the neighbors can be, well, if you're a foreign person coming to live here, it's going to look worse than, it's going to be worse for you, okay? Because they do things. The noise level here is acceptable all day long. That's acceptable all day all night.
Partying also.
Party is common here, and that noise that's generated from the party is totally acceptable here. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be worse for you when you come here, and then it's a test of your ability to make flexible adjustments. Okay, it's going to test you, man.
Yeah, you have to adjust.
It's going to test you, everything you got in you, man. Because you know how I go, man. I like chuck that doggone noise. I did that for a long time. Did I realize I wasn't doing anything but making my blood pressure higher and getting upset for no reason? I had to back off of that. I had to just Michael Coffin. He said, Lisa and Bobby, hello, prepare yourself for all these things, stuff when moving into the Philippines. Get your mind get your mind set and ready for, yeah, man, you get some mental thing. You have to condition your mind to endure the things you see and the things that you go through. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie One Nation, Terry Flynn. What's up, Terry? He said, I'm a great angel. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a great angel. He said, I'm great angel. The Army 88.
Voice of Terry.
I'm a great angel. The Army 88.
88.
He still call it 80. My finances have finally came through. A waiting game for the Philippines Goodbye. You're fine. Hey, you got your veterans thing?
Wow,
Oh
congrats,
wow.
Terry.
I am so happy, man. You've been trying to get that veterans thing for a long time, man. I'm glad to hear that, Terry.
Yeah.
He said now this is where he waiting for now the Philippines to let him in. COVID-19 be taken care of. It's probably gonna be next year before he get up. And the COVID-19, they get that vaccine out here. If it works, they're probably gonna open it up. But you still might, even though you can come here, but you still might have to do the quarantine. But you don't care. You come to live, so you be all right. Ron Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Jim
Jim and
and
Rose
Rose.
Adventures in the middle of the Philippines. What's up, people? Good to see
What's
you. Good to see you.
up?
Good to see ya. Welcome to
Welcome
the
to the
show.
Love Train.
Yeah, good to see you, Jim and Rose. So happy to see you guys. You look like you're a happy couple there. You got the head together like this. Come on, Lizzie. Let's do a Jim and Rose pose. We like to see happy people, happy faces, man. Y'all look great. Welcome to the show. My name is Bobby D, and this is
The tuba queen, Lisa D.
and we
Just
always have a
kidding.
fun time on the show,
Lisa
man.
D.
We have the this is on the Love Train side. First, we give you a little presentation, then we get on the train, we ride, we have fun, we support each other, we teach, reach out and help each other in every kind of way. If you're new and you haven't subscribe to the channel and
Please.
hit that subscribe button for me, and then hit the like button. Okay? He
Chuchupaya.
says, remember, you are a guest in the Philippines. I hope your neighbors are not watching this rant. Yeah, I am a guest in the Philippines, but I have to speak the truth, and most Filipinos know how they are. The logical ones, they know how we are. They know how they are, and we know how they are. But yeah, I, I never get accused of telling the like. I never get reaction when I'm telling the truth. It's when I tell a lie that I get the reaction. But this is the truth. This is how people are, and you understand that as well, Jim. And I thank you for your caution. Ron Train, Bobby, Lizzie, Michael, coffee. Need some coffee? He said, Lizzie and Bobby, hello. I'm already used to these things, stiff ways of their culture, ways of life. I'll start living there part time. We're there August 2021 at my condo in IT Park here in Cebu City. So if you're used to it, you've been coming out here for a while. You're probably used to it, so it won't be a big adjustment for you. So, but for those of you that have never been here, that's why we're doing this, because you need to know before you get here some of the things that you might run into. Okay, and I don't want you to say, "Oh, I want to leave." You want to be leaving all that. When you understand what you might run into, then you're more prepared to handle it. Right? That's all the whole purpose of this show is: get you prepared for the things you may see or may come across. Right? That's it. Ron Train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson. He said, "Make it on the Love Train." Made it on the Love Train. Hey, Bobby Lizzie, what's up, Blue Ridge? All my Blue Ridge in the house say, hoorah! Everybody hit the like button for me one time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Chuchupaya.
1, 2, 3. Chuchupaya. 1, 2, 3. Chuchupaya. Let's go. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie. Big John Thomas in the heat. Big John Thomas in the house. Big John Thomas in the house. Woo! What's up, Big John? He said, if you have deal with another Filipino on a dispute, I think it's best to have a Filipino or Filipina as a witness at all. You're exactly right. You want to have somebody, a native, with you at all times whenever you have any dialogue with the Filipino, because number one, there may be somewhat of a language barrier. Even though many speak English, there are some that don't speak English well enough to comprehend what you're saying. Number two, just like John mentioned, you may need a witness. So, because some people may misinterpret what you're saying, or they may just lie about what you said. So, you want to always, just like when Lisa D, we had this problem with the guy in the back of us, his septic tank busted, and we had a bad odor for three put up with it for 3 months because we thought he would fix it. So, but he didn't. So, Lisa D had to go over there, and she took one of the maintenance men over here with her, and they went over there and tried to talk to the lady. She slammed the door. She wouldn't even talk. And then we had to go to the barangay. So yeah, you always want to have somebody with you when you're dealing with people and there's a dispute or you have some problems. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, what up, Eddie? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Ron Trey, Bobby Lisi.
What's up, Paul? He said, I know what you're saying, Bobby. I do the respectful approach for things like that. It's like the neighbor, he was American going to my girl's family property, drink loud. If you go to PNP, that whole stuff.
Yeah, and that's another whole nother show. We might be doing a show on how Americans act the fool. in the Philippines. Yeah, we some of us not just not necessarily Americans, but some foreigners come out here and act a fool. Come out here and act a fool. That's what's gonna happen to you. Foolish things. Okay, foolish things gonna break your heart, may break your body, may break your bank, may get you kicked out. Um, that might be my next show. Foreigners acting a fool. I'm gonna show you what some people do, and then they think it's perfectly right. They think that if they come down here and talk to people like dirt, they're gonna be all right. Nah, you come out here and talk to these people like you a king and then they dirt. Nah, you gonna be in trouble, man. If you don't get you kicked out of here, somebody gonna bust your head. I'm just telling you straight up. You acting a fool in these people country. You think they're gonna like you for that and treating them like dirt? That might be my next show. Might be that show tomorrow. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Michael Coffee. Need coffee. He said, need coffee. Need coffee. Michael Coffee. He said, Lizzie and Bobby, hello. God bless and go out to all the guys, men on the love train today. Keep the faith. Stay positive. Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Appreciate that, man. You do the same. Good to see you, man. He said, Paul, but it's Filipino. Don't do that. But if it's Filipino, don't do that. Be careful. Remember where you are. Be respectful. Control your anger. Even if it's wrong, don't want to see anyone locked up for false things or hurt. Not worth it. Yeah, man. You have to maintain your calm. That's one of the things I told you in the presentation. When you approach for Filipino for any reason, you don't want to come at them angry. You want to be calm. You want to be polite. And you want to be pleasant. And you want to have someone with you. If you have to approach them, my advice is try to deal with whatever they're making a lot of noise. Learn to deal with it. You know, when I came out here, and the guy told you we had a guy across the street from us. He, my neighbor, every weekend party,
Drink and liquor.
And they'll have a house full of people Friday nights and Saturday nights drinking, karaoke, noise. We couldn't sleep. Yeah, we put up with that for a long time, and we did it because we had to. You know, I could go out there and rant and rave, and I'd be in straight up trouble with them people. So what we did was the next best thing. We prayed, and God moved. He got up out of here. Ride train, Bobby, Lizzie, Michael, coffee. Need some coffee? He said, Lizzie and Bobby, hello. God bless you to go out to all the guys, men on the love train today. Keep the faith, stay positive, Nurse Mike. There you go. Thanks so much, Nurse Mike. Ride train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation, Paul. He said, you're gonna have to learn to deal with the loud noises, get adjusted to it. If it's condo, usually it can be dealt with the admin. Yeah. If you live in a condo, that is correct, Paul. It's a little bit different. You can go to the administrator or the office and say, my neighbor in door 22 is making too much noise. Could you have them tone it down a bit? And that you'll probably be okay there. Ryan Train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation, Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He said, Lizzie and Bobby, hi. Hello. When walking the streets filming with my GoPro cam, you will see a lot of stray dogs and cats all over. Dogs barking, cats meows. Yeah, that is very, very common in the Philippines. People here are animal lovers. They have a lot of dogs, a lot of cats, and sometimes they let them loose. They don't want to deal with them anymore. The dogs are loose trying to find food. You're gonna see that. You're gonna see a lot of dog fights. One thing I had to get used to is the dog fighting. And you hear that noise. That drives me crazy, man. Even to this day, I'm having a hard time with that because I'm still trying to adjust. I don't like that barking sound. I don't know what it is. That sound drives me batty. It's a very I guess a very guttural type sound, and it just drives me crazy. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, Paul. He said, but if you are in a house or townhouse, not a lot you can do about it. Not a lot you can do about it. As a Philippines, not a Western world. Just remember that. Yeah, when we're in a house here, we can't do a lot about the noise, so we learn to adjust. That's all we do. Ryan Train, Michael B. He said, why are still there? Why are we still there? Why am I still here? I'm still here because this is where I choose to live with my wife, and I have to adjust to. If I choose to live here, choose to be here, then I have to deal with it. Like Brother James Brown said, deal with it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm dealing with it. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, Murphy, hey, what's up? He said, great show, Bobby. Good information. Glad I heard this because I can get really antagonistic when irritated. Yeah. Irritated. Yeah, I understand, man. That's why I'm doing the show, to prepare people that have never been here, what they might run into when you get here, and you want to remain calm. Don't get agitated. You might be agitated, but don't go and tell somebody else. Like me, I used to be. I said, man, look here. Let's knock on the door. Yes, can I help you, sir? I said, look here, man. Let me tell you something. If you don't cut that, you don't cut that doggone noise out, I'm gonna bust your head. No, you can't do that, man. You're in the Philippines. Right, train Bobby Lee Lee. Paul, he said, great show, great information, Bobby. Useful. Enjoy the show. Thank you so much, Paul. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. 6777. All God's children got to go to heaven. What's up? He said, good morning. Good evening to all the angels and Love Train family. Toot, 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 toot. Let's ride, baby. Good to see you, Carlton. Sincerely.
What's up, angels?
Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Woo! What's up, Sincerely? I'm in the house. We got 3 angels and the Silver Queen. What's up? He said, hello, neighbors. Have a good and peaceful day. Listen to embody the sweet love out in here. He got sweet love, nigga. Lord, if I really leave one nation, who we got? Michael B. He said, hello, Bobby D and Lisa D. With all that you said, why are you still here and not back in the States? Yeah. Because I just told you, man, this is my home. We have purchased a house here. We live here. And so I plan to live here as long as I want to. When I'm ready, we'll go back to, I don't want to go back to the States ever to live. Okay, I will go back to the States to visit, but I won't go back there to live. I don't want to be negative about the United States, but understand that living here versus the States is like night and day. I feel more comfortable here. That's another reason why here. I feel more comfortable, more relaxed. I'm adjusted to many of the things I talked about. And I'm not going to listen to me good, please. I think some of you are misunderstanding and misinterpreting what I'm saying and what I'm trying to get across to you. I love the Philippines. Even with all the things I mentioned to you, I have learned to adjust and I love being here. I'm not trying to complain because this is what I signed up for, okay? I signed up for this. So why would I complain? I have to deal with it, okay? And anywhere you go, there's going to be issues that you may not like, but even in the USA, stuff you don't like there, right? But you deal with it because that's where you live. And so it's where I'm at. I'm not complaining. I'm trying to get this across to you guys that you may run into this. And a lot of people come over here, they don't understand what they're getting into. And so they just, I don't like the Philippines. And they go back, complain. I'm trying to prepare you to let you know what you may run into. But these things I'm telling you guys, you're totally able to deal with it if you have enough for intestinal fortitude, you have enough courage and strength to wait it out. You can deal with it. Okay, takes time. That's it. Ryan Train Bobby Lee.
Casey, what's up?
Hey, sweet, what's up, man? How you doing? He said Sly had the most soulful voice of that time. JB included. Yeah, Sly was good, man, back in the day. Sly and the Family Stone. Y'all remember? It's a family affair. It's a family affair. He was on them drugs, man. Remember when he got on the drugs? He could sing when he got on them drugs. He got on the drugs. He couldn't sing. Right, Trey Bobby Lee Steve One Nation. Hey, what's up, man? He said, oh, that's a good news, Sir Terry Fleming. Hope everything will be good to you in the Philippines, and I hope you will enjoy our beautiful country. Thank you so much. I'm sure he will, because he's listening to the show. And I'm preparing people like Terry that don't know about, have never been there. Terry's going to be he's going to be well ready to receive and to enter into the Philippines because he knows what to expect. He knows what I've been telling him. And so when nothing's going to catch him by surprise, not many things, because he's listening to the show. He's preparing his mind to be presented with these situations I'm talking about. So he's going to be fine. Ryan Train Bobby Lee One Nation. He said, good morning, Cecilia. How was your day? My beautiful sissy. Hi, sissy. Hi, sissy. How are you? Ryan Train Bobby Lee One Nation.
Casey. Thank you, Casey.
One Nation. That's the wrong boy. So nation for the nation. He's doing it right, doing it tight, doing it long, doing it strong. Thank you so much, KC. He said, make the train talk, y'all. Toot, toot, toot it. Toot, toot, toot it. Toot, toot, toot it. Toot, toot. Thank you so much for the donation, man. We got to do it right for Brother KC in the Here's How Who We Got.
The hardest working man in the business.
Yeah.
I feel good.
much.
Thank you,
Casey,
Casey.
appreciate the donation to the nation. Thank you, sir.
More
Round chain.
blessings to you.
Thank you, sir. More blessings, more love, much love to you. Round chain, Bobby Lizzie, one nation. Michael B. He said, Slide and Family Stone, everyday people. Yeah, I remember that one. Everyday people. I said, dance. That was the big one, man. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. I forgot the rest of it, but it's a powerful song, man. Sly had some good songs back in the day, man. Before he got all hooked up on, got all hooked up on the drug, man. And he got to, he went to jail one time, right? He went to jail, and he came out and he started back, and he had this good song with I forgot Tina Marie. You remember Tina Marie, right? Remember Tina Marie? And Slide had a good song. I forgot the name, but yeah, man, it was some of my favorite back in the day. Round Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Poor. He said, yes, I know all about that smoke, all in the house. I get so mad too. Even your clothes felt like it, but be like a smokehouse. I used to do the same run. AC shut. Yeah, we do, man. That's how you deal with it. Everything I mentioned to you guys. I'm not. Again, I want to say this again, clarify. I'm not complaining about anything. I have to let you know there's pros, right? Anywhere you go, it's gonna be pros, right? And then it's gonna be cons. Okay, that's all I'm trying to show you is the pros and cons of where you're going to reside. And just like Paul said, you have to do stuff to do what? Deal with it. Okay, even in the USA, there's things I don't like there. That I don't find here and I don't like there. So vice versa. You have to learn how to deal with and be flexible wherever you go. If you're not a flexible person, do not come out here. I'm straight up with you. Don't. If you're from the USA and you're not flexible, don't come here because you're not going to be happy here and you're going to be miserable. Okay, you have to be flexible here to live in the Philippines. Okay, and if Lisa D went to the USA right now, there's some things she would not like about the USA. I'm telling you, I'm not prepared, but and so she's ready to go there because she don't want to live there. I understand that, but she be visit. This thing she's not gonna like, and I know that. That's so wherever you go, you're gonna be pros, right, for living there, and be cons. But you have to be flexible to adjust. Okay, right? Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, Cecilia. What's up, Cecilia? She said, hello, Sissy, Georges, Yanni. Not having a good day, but can men? Oh, I'm so sorry. She's not having a good day.
Why?
Why?
What happened?
Don't be nosy, Lisa D. Don't be Filipino. I'm sorry you're not having a good day. Sincerely,
I'm sorry to hear that.
We will be praying for you, my dear. We want you to be happy, and we want you to feel good, and we don't want to hear you.
That's why he didn't do chichipaya. That's why she didn't do chichipaya.
That's why
she's not early today.
That's why she didn't do a chichipaya. I'm so sorry, my dear. But you'll feel better, okay? Let's go, Lucy. I want to cry. Lonnie, what's up, Lonnie? He said, hi, Sir Murphy Hayes, King Arthur, and Sir John Thomas, and Casey, and Sir Paul. CX77, a pleasant morning to each and every one of you guys. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Casey.
Michael, when I first heard dance to the music, it was so different than anything in the radio. It was that Cali sound. Yeah, man. Sly had that Cali sound, man. And he had it. It was so different. That's why his music was so attractive to people. It was dance music, and it make you want to get up out your seat and do something. When you got a sound like that, you're gonna go up the chart. That's what happened to him. He went up the chart. He was on y'all remember Ed Sullivan, right? Y'all remember Ed Sullivan? Ed Sullivan, Ed Sullivan, Ed Sullivan. Ed Sullivan sitting up there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to. He's hand move that whatever. He's hand like this. He hold hand like this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to a group that many of the black people have enjoyed, and some of the white people are buying this records as well. And the name of the group, ladies and gentlemen, is called Sly and the Family Stone. Let's get a big welcome to Sly and the Family Stone. Okay, y'all remember the Sullivan? Let's go. Ron Chain, Bobby Lizzie, One. Lonnie, what's up, Lonnie? He says, sincerely, I know, my dear sissy, I feel for you too. She knows her dear sissy. You okay? Better be. I hope we're gonna pray for you. Everybody give a big prayer when you go to bed tonight. Pray for Sincerely M. Okay. Ride train Bobby Lizzie one from Murphy Hayes. He said, Arnie Mae, 86. He gave another age. Hello, how are you, my dear? Ride train Bobby Lizzie. Arnie Mae. She said, Michael Coffee, good morning, sir. How has your day been, sir? You okay? Ride train Bobby Lizzie one night. No, Arnie Mae. She said, Michael B, good morning, sir. How are you there, sir? John Thomas in the house. John Thomas in the house. John Thomas in the house. What's up, Big John? He said, Arnie, good morning to you. Have a nice day, my dear. Right train, Bobby Lizzie, one nation. Let's go, Lizzie. A little slow.
Paul.
Little slow on the draw. He said, Paul, hello, Marley. How are you? Hope you're doing well, my dear. Right train, Bobby Lizzie.
Suka chicken. Suka chicken.
Okay, Suka chicken. Okay, Suka chicken. Suka chick 3N. Suka chick 3N. Suka chick 3N.
Chicken.
Super chicken. Okay, super chick. Suka chick 3N. I said I call the police when my neighbor is bad. If you, that's not a good deal, man. That's not. I would. I mean, that's what you do. That's what you do. That's your thing. That's your plan, right? Okay, chicken. But I'm looking, man. Let me say this. You start calling the po on people around here, you're gonna be in trouble because they're gonna call something on you, and it won't be the po. Okay, that's not what I recommend you do. Roger J. Bobby Lizzie, one nation.
Look, I need.
He said, What's up, Murphy Hayes? I'm doing good, sir. Thanks. Here, just starting my day at work. It's 5:56 a.m. Whoa, you get up early. You like me, Larry, man. I get up between 5:30 and 6:30 every day. Every day. Sometimes earlier than that when I got a lot more stuff to do. I'll get up at 4 o'clock. Sometimes I'll get up at 3 o'clock. But you know what? The early bird gets the what? The worm, and everything else when I do it early, he gonna get it, man. That's what I do. You know what? I like getting up early, and the reason why is because I feel more relaxed. I feel more at peace, and I can pray. Sometimes I pray and I talk to the Lord, and I feel it's just me and Him, on an open dialogue between each other, communicating, and I hear the birds better. Everything is more clear. And Lisa D is not with me because she can't bother me. She go, shut up. But yeah, man, it's a time for me to regenerate and think and plan for the day. So I like getting a bird. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, Larry, 85. Larry, 85. Are blessed and be safe. Thank you, sir. Round train, Bobby Lazy. Larry, babe. He said, Sir John Thomas. Thank you, sir. And you also, sir. Thank you. Round train, K-Slee. He said, Michael, a cool song by Sly Stone is called Que Sera, Sera. Real soulful. I didn't know they said. I remember that. Que Sera, Sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future belongs to you, to me. Que Sera, Sera. Now that's the version I know. I don't think I've ever heard their one, but I like to hear that. Round train, Bobby Lizzie. Lord, man, she said, Murphy Hayes. Thank you, sir. Hopefully, it will not be a hard day for me dealing with my 2 patients here. She got 2 patients?
Wow, that's so hard.
That's double trouble, man. She got 2.
Double trouble.
I thought she just had 1. She got 2.
Trouble.
You got your hand full. I hope they're all right. Sincerely, she says, neighbors in the province, we exchange menu, drunk, and have karaoke. Some fight cause of the chismes. Yeah, in the province, you hear what she said? That's what they do. Every day after work, they'll drink, they'll eat, they'll get drunk together.
Giving food.
And do karaoke. Karaoke and exchange food. Yeah. Karaoke is big out there in the province, man. And that's what they do to pass time, have fun, and relax after a hard day's work. That's just the life. And what happened was when Lisa D and I go there in the province, they want us to drink, and I don't drink, so they get perturbed with me. And they get used to drink. She don't drink them, and they get perturbed with us. You don't want to drink. They get mad with you. Don't want to sit down and drink with them and eat. We'll eat something, and they get mad. But they're used to it now. But first they used to get mad with us, but now they're all right. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, one nation. Do the right, do the fast, do the long, do the strong. What's up, Markel? He said, what's up? It's hot over here. And I'm counting down the days to get Get the F out of here. He want to get back there. He said, I want to get the F out of this heat. Have a great day. Hey, man, you want to get about it, there, man. I know Arizona is hot, man. He out there in the wild, wild west, and it's hot out there. And you want to get back to Colombia because you said it was hot in Colombia. Colombia has an even temperature, and it has a breeze because the mountain, all the mountains around in Medellin. So it's nice out there. He had gotten accustomed to that temperature in Colombia. Now he went back on the USA. It's burning up. So like he cut my days down. So he gonna go back to Medellin when the COVID stuff is down, and then he open it back up. But right now he got to tough it out. Let's do a dance for Mark Cat, right?
Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do?
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate the donation to the nation.
More blessings to you.
More blessings to you, buddy. Thank good to see you.
Sincerely M, she said, congratulations. I don't know what to.
Come on, yes, you do.
Congratulations, Sir Paul. Murphy Hayes.
I got to say Ron Train first.
Riding the Loud Train, Bobby D and Lisa D. One Nation.
Under a groove. That's all. Murphy Hayes, he said, Duterte is trying to be the first to take the vaccine. Yeah. I heard I heard that, man. More power to him, man. He's a brave man, but they won't let him do it, Murphy. It's a security risk to the leader of their country. And they have
don't let him do it too.
They have a security team. They will not allow him to do that. He wants to do it, but they won't let him do it because if the leader's taken out, they're leaderless. So they won't let him do it. Ron Train, Bobby D. Lisi, One Nation. He said, I would not trust the Russians with anything, especially a vaccine. No, sir. Hey, I won't trust them with this vaccine. The reason why? They developed it in 2 months. It takes years. They've been trying to develop an HIV vaccine for over 30 years. They haven't done it yet. And they've been trying to develop other vaccines. They haven't done it. And once they have developed, it takes like 5 years more. It's because they have to test it rigorous. So President Trump did an Operation Warp Speed where they can speed everything up. And so it's going to take at least a year, man. They're talking about the end of the year, maybe, before we get one for USA, maybe the first of the year. And that one, I'm going to wait before I take it too. I want to see, I will give it 1 or 2 months. And everybody else okay, then I'm about to get a shot. I'm going to go to USA get my shot, man. I ain't playing with that. You think I'm playing with that COVID now? If I get a shot, I'm all right. But I want to make sure that the shot I get not going to take me through a whole lot of changes, okay? I remember when I told y'all I took the flu shot back in the US. The first time I took the flu shot, guess what? I got the flu. I don't know why or how. But the first time I took that shot, I got sick as a dog. Then I took one every year after that. I didn't get no problem. I didn't even have the flu. So you have to be careful when you take these vaccines. Even though I'm for vaccine, a lot of you guys out there, I'm thinking about it. A lot of people, anti-vaccine people. I'm not one of those. Ron Train, Bobby Lisi, Carlton, all God chilling got to go to heaven. He said, the Russian people will become the experimental third phase. Please do your research on the vaccines. Moderna is not that great looking innovious DNA vaccine. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of vaccines out here, man. Several companies and several nations are developing vaccines, and you always have to do your research, do your due diligence to find out which one would have the best potential for your vaccine prevention. Now, what I recommend is I believe in Dr. Fauci. Okay, he's the head of our National Health and Allergic Diseases Department. You know what I'm saying? I would follow his recommendations and also the WHO recommendations as well. Ron Train, Bobby Lazy, One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He's a brave man.
Yeah.
Ron Train, Bobby Lazy. Murphy, he said, with that hot, sticky, humid weather, seems like the cold shower would be welcome. Yeah, it is good. When you're hot outside, you come in here and take the cold shower, it makes you feel good immediately. Cool your body down.
Mm.
Murphy Hayes, he says, since the foreigners can't own a chichapaya, you can't do a chichapaya on the bad neighbors. So all you can do is deal with. Hey man, you got to deal with it, man. You know, it's not that hard. I mean, I might make it look hard, but it's not. You mind your business, and when they're playing loud music, turn your TV up. You know, do stuff. Oh, I'll do. I go. Oh, I can't. You know. Oh, right now we got a condition right next to us on the right. This guy got a big Alaskan Husky, big dog. And I don't know if you know about the dogs. The Alaskan Husky, they're almost like human beings, right? I'm serious. Emotionally, everything. So when he leaves, he's been gone for like a day or two now. And guess what? Guess what the dog, he leave the dog in the house. Guess what the dog do? Cry. And when they cry, they hound. Oh, 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 oh. We've been dealing with that for 2 days. You know, that's a situation. You can't do nothing with it. You got to deal with it. It's okay. I can deal with it. Ryan Train, Bobby, Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee.
Listen, Bobby, hello. Philippines has a lot of Magandas, guapa ladies, women Filipinas, in Manila, Cebu, and Davao. Come there ready and have some cuarta. Yeah, you better have some monte, honte, or they'll be like, are you a foreign man or what? You have no monte? Get out of my face. Ryan Train, Michael Coffee, need some coffee. Listen, Bobby, hi. Remember, the Philippines isn't for everybody. Some people are like the city life, some like the province life. It's what is best for you. Yeah, man, I like the city life. Remember that? New York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay. I just adore the penthouse view. Darling, I love you by Dewey Park Avenue. Y'all remember that? Who remember where that from? Ryan Train, Bobby, Lacey, One Nation.
Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee. So leading Bobby, hello. I love Cebu City life. Since coming there in 2017, I've gotten used to the culture and the ways of life there. Filipinos are nicer to me than in the USA. Yeah, they are. Very, very nice. When you come to the Philippines and you engage and talk to the people, you'll find it very charming, very welcoming, very loving. And that's another reason why I'm here. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Pup.
He said, look here, guys, who lack understanding. He tried to give us good information, is real information. If you can't get it or don't like it, step plain. Step plain and simple. Peace and God bless you with you and Bobby D. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. He's trying to I try to give you the information, man. And if you get it, good. If you don't, you know, that's your thing. I'm just trying to put it out there. Roger, Bobby Lizzie. Paul, he said, have a great day, Bobby Lizzie from Chicago. Much love. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Paul. Appreciate that, man. Round Train, Bobby Lizzie. Michael, coffee.
You need some coffee.
Lizzie and Bobby, hello. Another amazing show. Keeping it right, tight, long and strong. God bless. I'm being not bye from this Mike. Take care, Merch Mike. Good to see you, man. Round Train. Emmy. We got another angel, y'all. We got 4. We got 4 angels.
4? Yeah, 4.
Got 4 with you. Angel in the house. Angel in the house.
She has a new avatar.
Can I finish my song, please?
No. Angel in the house.
Lizzie, don't ever interrupt me in the middle of my song, man. Please. I'm starting over. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Woo! She got so excited when she saw that avatar. She said, she got an avatar. It's a cat. She's a cat lover. Okay. I don't like cats, man. Them cats bother me. I don't mind a dog, but don't put no cat with me, man. I don't like the eyes, man. The eyes are crazy, man. They want. I don't like that. She said, "Hello, love train. Bye, y'all. Yes, I still made it to the show. You're vlog, even I'm like, it's okay. It's okay, my dear. We accept you just the way you are. As long as you get on the train, man, it doesn't matter. Whether you're in the front, you the back, or you in the middle. It did. As long as you get on the train, you got some L to the O to the B E. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. Paul. He said, yes, I used to do vaccine, but after researching them, I do not want to do them unless it's necessary for work or another reason. Yeah, what's going to happen is once the vaccine comes out in the Philippines or in the USA, whatever country, they're going to make it required for everybody who's working. Did you get your vaccine? Yes, sir. No, but you can't work till you get your vaccine. You're required, man. So, Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie.
I know this one. King Arthur.
We'll be on leave for now. Okay, King Arthur gonna be on leave, man. 9 days. Hey,
Whoop,
don't forget
whoop.
the show, King Arthur. I told you, man, I'm starting a new streak. I'm trying to go 14.
Don't forget
Start
the tuba.
starting today. This is what day one. I'm trying to go 14 straight. Can you hang with me for 14 minutes? Please, let's do this thing.
14.
I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna give it a good college try, right? That's all you
But
can
he
do.
will be on leave 9 days only, so
But he can still go listen to me at work like he normally do. Right, Trey, if I already listened one night, shit. What? He said, yeah, man, I like the cats and dogs, so does my girl. Okay, y'all like cats and dogs? Okay, I like dogs. Dogs is okay, but I want, you know what, man? I used to have dogs in the USA, but can't do that out here, man. Because, uh, we have too much to do, and you got to be a dog with to feed them, and we come and go. And I don't want to leave a pet
pick
on
up the food.
yeah, pick up the poop too. I did it. I don't want to leave like this guy next door to us. He leaves the dog unattended, and the dog be like, oh. I don't want my pet like that. So we just best not have. Only thing I want me is a goldfish, man. You can put him in the bowl and say, whoop, whoop, whoop. That's it. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, King Arthur.
Monkey Ranch.
He said, why isn't Michael C? Why isn't Michael C? I love dogs. Oh, you love dogs? Okay, King Arthur.
Wake up
Ain't that
coffee.
wrong? Michael, why isn't Michael Coffee? I love dogs. Okay, right. Okay, y'all. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, y'all. I don't know. It was real. It was real. It was real.
Real.
But we got to go. We got to go. We got to go. Let's do. Everybody that gave today, I want to thank you so much for giving, man. When you
Thank
give,
so much.
you show your love, and so we said thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for showing your love to us. And as we show up to you, that's how we show our love. We care, and we bring you information. We try to educate you, we try to inform you, and we try to inspire you on the things of the Philippines, the world, and motivation, anything that can help you in your day. All right.
King Arthur said, Michael Coffee's not showing up on my screen. That's why I said L was number 2. Oh, sorry for that.
I didn't know that. So Michael's copy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he didn't show up on the screen. Okay. It must be a YouTube glitch with their software. But yeah, he showed up on our screen. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, King Arthur. I didn't know. All right, let's go.
Okay, thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Chuchupaya!
Hiya!
Our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page. And if you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video. If you wish to donate to us via PayPal, our PayPal donation address is bidayag004@gmail.com. You can contact us at the same email address for more information. And we have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy all our videos without going through the YouTube app.
And if you are a veteran, you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information. And all veterans with a VA card will have to access this number for veteran benefits. They will tell you any information you need to know about your veterans benefits or any other veterans concern. Now we're going to do our closing clips. We out, man. We out.
Wait.
What?
Get one more.
Okay, we got another comment. King Odyssey mostly listening at. Okay, he's at work listening. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Do your thing, King Odyssey. If you can listen to us at work, do it, man. Just put your earplugs in your phone, in your ear, and put your phone in your pocket. And chichipaya, keep doing your work, okay? Let's do our closing clips.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys. Got another comment, Lisa?
Yeah.
Okay, we got Larnie. She says, have a great day, each and every one of us. God bless. Thank you, Bobby D and Lisa D. Take care and be safe, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you so much, Larnie,
Be
man.
safe over there.
Y'all take care in Saudi Arabia and don't get out that heat, okay? Stay in some AC, okay? Get you some air conditioning. Stay out of the heat. We don't want to see you get a heat stroke, okay? And drink your water every day. Drink you a lot of fluids. Keep hydrated. But when you drink water, It hydrates your body. And if you don't drink water, you're going to get dehydrated. And when you get dehydrated, you pass out. And we don't want you to pass out. Okay? One nation. All right, y'all. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. This is Bobby D.
And the tuber queen, Lisa D.
Saying take care.
God bless.
And peace.
Take care. Be safe.